That was Radar from it 80s film Heavy Metal.
I've never seen that movie.
Only old people know about that one, Indrid. Only old people. That's why you got. I think.
I've never seen it myself.
I think ALT's boomer sense was going off, and he just couldn't resist dropping.
It looks pretty cool.
Facts about Van Halen and Sammy Hagar, and
I didn't know those things. Actually, it was very
helpful.
helpful.
Who else?
Apparently, a band called Montrose or Montrose, however the fuck.
Montrose.
Montrose.
Montrose is a very American way of saying. I would say Morose. Hello, Don Henley. Yeah, he's in there too. No,
I don't know who the fuck Don Henley is.
Old guy.
Okay.
Another old guy.
The old guy. Okay.
Lots of those old guys. Yeah, they made him.
This just proves
he's trying to pretend that he doesn't know.
Excuse me?
He's trying to pretend that he doesn't know the movie has a big-titted lady with a sword in it, and it's.
I mean, everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
I've never even seen it, and I knew.
Obviously,
I knew. Anyway, how are you?
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. We get a day off here tomorrow because is it MLK Day? I think it is.
I don't know. What's
that?
Who's that?
Never. It's Martin Luther King.
Oh.
I never fucking know until like that day.
I think you do have Monday off. We don't have Monday off here in Canada.
Nope.
We hate freedom. We hate freedom up here.
Fuck freedom.
So
Ben reviews things. Big ups.
Well, big ups.
Enjoy your brainworms. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your brainworms. Well,
I don't have much to say today. I just realized.
Yeah, me too. What's up?
I don't know.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
I like pepperoni and black olives.
Black olives, you say?
Yep. And I like cheese also. Cheese on my pizza is very good. I don't like pizza without cheese.
Well, obviously, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just nonsense.
Some people fucking do that.
What just?
They leave
crust? They just get crust? Cheese?
I mean, they get sauce and dough and have them bake it.
I don't know. That doesn't seem right.
I was dating a guy once that came to my house after his shift at the good old Pizza Hut, and he was like, "Ooh, somebody ordered a pizza without cheese tonight. It was just dough and sauce."
I like that was like enough for him to be like, "Honey, you'll never believe this." Like,
people are crazy.
What the fuck, huh?
You'll never guess. People are fucking insane.
That is pretty crazy. I will say that. I don't know if you saw that tweet by DSP earlier today.
No.
Let me see it. It says
I don't look at his Twitter.
Oh, rightly so.
It's boring as fuck, and it looks like a spreadsheet.
It says here somewhere.
It is a breadstick, basically, yeah.
Because of the Windows, it says here, due to the latest Windows 11 update, my webcam... And then
fuck up?
And then in parenthesis, Instalink 360 has stopped working with / my PC. I have no idea how this is possible, so I had to use my backup, which has less features.
Okay.
Not cool at all. And I hope we can figure out some kind of solution this week because this is lame.
Well, okay. I think that he put the type of camera there so that someone else reading the tweet could Google it for him.
Yeah.
When he could have taken the time that he was writing this fucking long ass winded tweet to Google it himself and fucking fix it.
I don't know. Like it is almost like he wants someone from Instalink 360, the company, to like reach out to him, right? Yeah, not a sponsor. Not
a sponsor. I have a Nexigo webcam. It was like $40, and it doesn't do the AI thing, but it's pretty good.
It's a pretty nice webcam, actually. I thought it was pretty. I thought it was nice. I have like a fucking 15-year-old Logitech 1080p.
Still kicking.
Yeah, it is still kicking, and it's great. I think it's okay. I could probably stand for getting a new one at some point. Not that I'm ever showing my damn face on here again. Freaks.
I think that'd be fun. You got a good face.
Oh, come on. Maybe
you got a good face. You're handsome, Snoop. You're handsome boy.
Maybe we do a cooking with the cat at some point. That'd
cooking with the cat.
Right,
also, someone told me that I missed a really good opportunity to put like tumbleweed in my chair and just put like a hat on him.
That would have been pretty funny.
Or like Kevin.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Double twist.
You're making a dog instead. That would have been really funny. Yeah.
Snoop's not even a cat. He's just a fucking dog.
He's just a dog.
Oh! Also, it's Doden's birthday. 9 months as a brainworm.
Big ups.
Hell yeah!
Enjoy your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Enjoy your brainworm.
You're born.
It is born. So as we all enter into this new era of DSP making schedules that he doesn't adhere to, and he's 45 minutes late to every stream. It's a fun gotcha game now. to know when the big guy is going live. So let's see if you can.
Dick Stroke and Phil vlogs. They
put out a new video too, didn't they?
Yep.
Ooh, let's go.
Did.
Let's go.
We got something to watch.
We'll cue that up. But first, I want to watch this. I want to watch this one.
Val Robin with 1 month says Snoot is a handsome man.
Okay, well, I got no room for
Thank
liars
you,
in
Daddy.
this stream. No room for liars.
I agree.
Please.
No room for liars.
No.
Nope.
Get him out of here.
Thank you for not lying, Val
Yes,
Robin.
thank you. I appreciate that.
you.
Well, actually, he was. So don't worry about it. Never mind. It's
the
important.
fuck?
Not important. Not important.
I'm confused now.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Come out, we're supportive of Phil. Let's cheer. Let's simply do
this
it.
is,
Great.
DSP,
now get past the state taxes, but now federal taxes.
No, this
now
is
you
him.
owe more because you made more money.
DSP gets humiliated in public by his quote-unquote friend, making fun of
Oh,
him for
fuck yeah.
having man boobs and being obese.
I can't get enough of the fucking moves. Just saying.
I
I like that he's getting shit on so fucking hard. Sorry, I couldn't say it.
From your mouth to God's ear, we need more moves.
I love. Give me more moves. I just like that he's being shit on. It's so good and it's constant because he has fucking titties. He's got man boobs.
I mean, what kind of shirt is he gonna need to like
Spanx?
pivot in? Oh, Spanx, of course.
Ace bandage.
I thought he was gonna have to be
Duct
doing
tape?
that thing that like cosplayers do, where they like sort of wrap their they hold down their tits with with bandage or something like that, right? So they get that flat chest. He's probably gonna have to.
That's the kings, not the drag kings. I had a friend that did that, and I had to help her like fucking smash her boobs down. It's gross.
Oh,
Don't
hell
do
yeah.
that.
That's a fun story.
Mm.
Be sure to describe that more to us a little bit later.
She wasn't very cute, so no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Not interested. Not interested. Pivot.
Phil, okay, this guy has
there
moves.
we go.
Absolutely.
Issues. Fucking Phil.
I have that same hoodie, by the way.
Ooh.
It is,
but mine's a shirt.
It is remarkable that I can actually do this shit. Like I was so far removed from tech for so long.
Fuzzier.
But is it like a long cloak style?
The sizes were really fucking off. So I ordered a medium, which normally, most women's sizes, it fits me fine. But this medium goes down to like my mid thighs. It's huge.
Wow. You are very tiny though. That's not your fault. You are very tiny.
It's not.
So within like 1 month, I learned everything as quickly as humanly possible.
So look, speaking of which, Phil.
Yes.
I heard there was a
I don't know if I said this to you already, but after being in the United States, coming back to Canada, he sounds so. Like,
can you hear it?
Triple P sounds so much more Canadian now to me.
Let's get some. That's what I'm talking
about.
Spot.
Yeah, we're loving this tips, buddy.
Hockey, huh?
Oh, hockey, huh? I love the Toronto Maple Leafs, bud.
Oh yeah,
controversy.
Okay, you're going into Minnesota territory again here.
Look, it's the same difference.
It's not the same difference.
Same
it's very different,
thing.
eh?
They're right next to each other. They're holding hands.
Phil,
let's get some tits.
Let's get some boobs.
Let's get some nipples.
Kingdom to its core. Apparently,
you know he's like 25, 24.
Man boobs.
Someone told me that.
Man boobs.
It's insane.
Oh, Philip.
Oh, buddy.
Look how happy he is.
He's so happy.
Is this a new T-shirt?
He wants uppies.
Yeah.
No.
I think this is a new T-shirt because
and I just remembered we have a new Stone Cold emote. So
let's go.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Because I feel like he got this T-shirt to get he needed to find like an extra thick threaded T-shirt just to hold down the boobs a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Can't see the nips.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
DSP with a girdle would look like smashed toothpaste in the middle. Let's go abs, said Jay Wisso.
Big abs.
You like the halves, right? Is it abs?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
well, in French, it's that's the abs. Yes, it's the Colorado Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Yeah.
Right.
Classic.
Non-plural.
Because Patrick Waugh used to play for them in '93. He got traded from the Canadiens to the Avalanche because the coach kept him in when he had 7 goals scored against him. And so he got really mad and he was like, "You will to be trading me exactement zut alors ici, monsieur, he's trading me right now. À la piscine, mange un pamplemousse à la bibliothèque." And then they traded him to the Avalanche. No, he hated them. And then they went on to win the Stanley Cup that year.
Good, fuck him.
And there is a team called the Canadiens, but you're spelling it wrong. It's Canadiens with an E. Let's say it's French.
Is that a women's team?
Nope, it's French. Well, same thing though. Boom, roasted.
Same thing, boom, roasted. Fuck French people is what we're saying.
Thank you. I agree.
It's a man boob alert. Man boob
I call him
alert.
Triple Cheese.
I call him Ash.
What's the deal, buddy?
I've been working on them. You know, I've been taking lactation drugs,
Alexa.
obviously, to build these suckers up. I'm trying to get to the other
Leslie,
demographics. You know,
I can speak French, but not great.
Their
Not great.
hormone replacement therapy, Phil?
Well,
of course.
Is that what you're telling me,
Oh,
Phil?
hell yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
we gotta
Zut alors.
appeal to the
Mon
liberal
Hors d'oeuvres.
viewers somehow.
Race on day
Like, I
silk to play.
honestly,
The
like,
silk to
what?
play? I like that you
So
did
this
the
is I've
Colorado
been
accent
sent,
on
right?
that.
Silk to
As you
play,
might be
yeehaw.
aware, or probably not, because we keep this under wraps. I'm on what's called the Council of Obesity, Phil.
I like,
and this
I
is
like Triple P, but
composed
he is,
of people
he's
of
aware that he's fucking
calories.
fat as shit.
At least he's not,
Wings
at least he's
on
not
the
pretending that
Council
he's
of
not fat,
Obesity.
right?
Yeah.
Wings is on the
At least
Council
there's
of
that.
Obesity.
Wow.
And I've been tasked
It
to
doesn't
come
help.
Just
It doesn't help
because-
much though.
and
Admit
decide
to being a
if you,
stupid
Phil,
dowdy fuck.
should
I'd
be on the
like,
Council of
teeny
Obesity.
bit happier.
Well,
If you
I
should
prefer
be
seeing.
granted rank as
Hold
a
on, look at this.
What?
R.I.
Mars.
He couldn't even resize. You couldn't even resize the fucking
Nope.
JPEG that you used for your dumbass Divu.
Nope, too much work.
Idiot.
master
Derek's
of
not here anymore.
obesity,
All right.
Phil.
So it's
He's
like you got
fat.
Professor
He's
X, you got
fat.
Reed Richards, you got Doctor
Goddamn
Strange, all on the Marvel Illuminati
Cat was the
Council, but you
founder
just have
of
it for
the
obesity
Council
on the
of
internet.
It's
Gotcha.
kind of
Obesity.
like we run
Is what
things.
Bob said.
We
I
run
think
the
she's more of a
affairs
new-
of
a
the
new member.
obese.
Because she wasn't born
And
fat,
you know,
right?
if somebody
Right, he
obese
ruined
steps
her.
out of
That's right.
line, it's pretty easy to take them out with the heart attack
Right.
gun.
Like,
Everybody's like,
If I just admit
Yeah,
that I'm
that
stupid
makes
after I do
sense.
something stupid,
yeah,
things are better.
That fat
Right.
And that's just
motherfucker
true.
was probably
It
due to
happened
die
today.
any
Just
fucking day
don't wear
now.
the sweater and just say, man, this sweater makes me look
Phil,
like I got man
I'm
tits.
submitting the
Here,
video
hold on. I'm gonna go
evidence,
change
Phil.
out of this
Oh, here we
plus
go.
sweater. I'll be right back.
Video evidence right now, so I just sent it to you on Discord.
P-tier Griffin. Let's go.
Please
explain, because you're making
me nervous.
Let's pull this up.
Oh boy.
This is apparently Phil exposed in
Take a
4K
loot.
as a man-titted member of the Council of Obesity. Let's have a look here,
Mhm.
guys.
Oh crap! If I bring this
And
up though,
you
you
can't
won't be
even
full screen
fucking
anymore
see
because
it.
I don't know how
love
to.
that he made Phil bring it up too,
Mhm.
right? Like Phil's doing the tech stuff, so he had to. Okay, Phil. Here's the clip of you looking like a man-titted slob. You
The
just cue that
fucking
up for me
idiot.
later, okay?
Well, DSP has absolutely no fucking personality. He's got to bring something to the
Well,
table, and
yes.
that's tech. And I'm doing finger
Well,
quotes.
I thought
right there.
you were gonna say it's humiliation rituals.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he has to be.
Step on me.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
baby, the whipping boy. He wants to be the whipping boy. He loves being the whipping boy. Honestly,
I mean, he's got the boobs of one.
that too.
Yeah, it is.
That's all
absolutely.
right.
It is,
Well,
yeah.
I'm always
agree with
kind
me.
of full screen. I'm always kind of on the wider screen there.
Let me see.
So is Cat.
All right, all right. This might fuck it. Hold it. You know what? Hold on a second before I fuck everything
Yeah, now
up.
he's the whipped cream.
Let's
boy,
make
if
sure
you know
I
what
don't
mean.
fuck
Oh,
everything up, guys. Let's just do this quick.
Well, I'm
also
pretty
David
sure
Harbour
it's
to
going to
do
be the
this.
case.
Switch the
There we
screen.
are.
that's
Okay,
it.
let's do this now.
It's not
Okay,
hard.
so I can make this full
Just
screen.
do
then
it
I
in
can
OBS. I swear to fucking Christ. I know how to do this.
Tips
Arr,
off the port.
baby.
Oh, tips off the port
Oh,
bow. Aye.
Tug me to tail. I don't know the rest of it.
That's okay. We got
Oh,
that.
no. Here we go. Okay, let's examine this evidence.
It's me.
We're gonna do it.
The evidence that Phil is obese,
Nope,
that Phil
same
is
mic.
fat.
Here we go.
Apparently,
Ready?
I switched computers.
Phil
though.
has surpassed
Ooh, okay.
me in size, apparently.
Does it
So
sound
We're
good?
gonna do this. Video
It
evidence.
does
All right, here we
sound
go.
a little
Doing
bit
it right
different,
now.
actually.
Let's
Like,
have a
in a
look
good way. In a
here.
good way, though.
Oh wow.
My mic sounds
You
different
can see
everywhere.
there.
I don't get it.
Phil,
Look at those.
Look
Look at those
Look.
milkers.
We can't.
You're
see
cropping.
it.
You're cropping
Yes,
them out,
yes.
Philip.
Look,
I mean, I
Phil.
know
Actual
that you
shirt.
want to crop them, but
Dude, like,
let's see them.
he's okay. He did the thing where he just rubbed his hands down the front of it. But you did that. So why
Yeah.
are you doing it in like a mocking way now?
And I like that he said he's not sucking in. You can't suck in your fucking tits. I'll tell you, as someone who actually has tits that are supposed to be there, you can't do
I've
that.
tried.
Okay?
It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Cheers.
hey, just to show you.
Phil.
Yes, yes.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Phil.
the actual shirt.
What's
No, Phil
going
definitely
on, buddy?
actually has bigger cup size than me. I'm
God, dude.
1,000% positive.
Almost
I
certainly.
don't think I'm even an A, and that's the God's honest truth.
This fucking face, man. Like I don't care.
God,
Is this pain?
he looks
Is
like a baby.
is this pain in his face right now? Like
I think.
his smile is so crooked.
Well, what's he gonna do? It's so gross, right? What's he gonna do about this?
Wow.
Deny it or
Well,
pretend to laugh?
I mean,
Try harder? No.
rolling with the punches, Phil, is is a rare fill that used to come out a lot more often, but has sort of gone away lately until like when he discovered that he could just lie about everything and he doesn't have to roll with the punches.
Because he's the exception.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But now he's got like people who are like looking at him and stuff like who he kind of respects, just not for any particular reason, but only because he has to.
They're really good grifters.
Yeah, they have more viewers. But like now he just looks like he's on the verge of tears a little bit here, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
his eyes
Fuck
are getting,
yeah.
but I can't tell if that's because he's drunk
his
or
face
not.
is all hot. Well, okay, if you compare it to the left, his face is kind of red. Like when you get emotional, it kind of wells up. Hello,
he's blushing. That's gross.
He's blushing. I mean, it's triple cheese calling his tits out.
Triple cheese. That's good.
That was something on shrooms.
That's
Stream.
good.
He was talking about trying burritos with triple cheese. I call him triple cheese.
I call them triple cheese.
I call him triple cheese. It's good because he's full of fat.
Buddy, too many Popeyes he's there, buddy.
Look at that.
Too much DoorDash.
He's even like sweating a little bit here, right?
This is the face that I make when I'm with people I don't know and I can't tell if they're like ribbing me or not.
Right.
And I'm like, ha, 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 this is great.
I'm just trying not to bite through my tongue. Right?
Yeah. Am I bleeding?
You can see like the reflective of the light, the reflection of the lights here, but not here. And maybe I guess this is a lower resolution, but still, like
and it's nighttime.
Yeah,
fuck.
It's just looking very greasy right here.
He never washes his face.
What are you
look guys? Hi.
Shit,
Good
Phil.
morning.
And you're trying to like cope with pulling down the shirt, but it
Phil,
only makes you look more titted, bro.
It's the stupid shirt.
Are we getting you the bro?
Triple B,
Are
double
we
B.
getting you the man
Triple B,
bra,
double D.
Phil?
That's good.
It's the actual shirt. Because people keep me like, dude, it looks like you have
hate
big
that
boobs.
laugh.
No, this shirt for some reason is like fucked up and like bundles up right here like this.
Bundles up.
It's the shirt. It's not me. Look, this is actually me flat to my chest. I'm not sucking in it. Look.
I'm not sucking my tits in, guys.
It's the stupid shirt.
It's the stupid shirt.
It's so dumb. I don't know why the shirt does
sway
that,
them,
but it does
and they
that
don't
for
even-
some reason.
They don't even suck in.
I think it's because it's
Can't
worn
do
out.
that.
When I used to wear it, it was like
Let's go.
not as stretched out,
Or like a-
so it
like a
actually
song
looked
in
fine.
the
It looked
80s,
normal,
you know,
but
so
now
like
it's like
that.
stretched
that
out, so now
song
it's
that
like
they put at
baggy
the
up
end,
here,
you know,
which is
the meme that's like the to be continued meme. That's and it goes,
Yeah,
it's sway back. Sounds like the name.
it does. It just sounds like a weird, like no copyright.
I'm just a sway back. Hold on. I'm just quick update from. There you go. Quick update from DSP's chat. DSP says good morning, and then he said, and then 5 minutes later he says good morning all again, and then 1 minute later he
Where
says
is everybody?
really bad tech stuff going on. Pretty upset at the nonsense, but it may result in the setup being even better.
Dude, okay, let me just say, I'm pretty inept. I had to switch over to a new computer this weekend. I had some trouble getting some shit to show up on the correct monitor, but I figured it out within a half hour because all I had to Google it. I fucking had to Google it. So if a simple Windows update fucks your shit up this bad, you need to ask yourself, what's wrong with me, man?
A mere Windows update shouldn't bring you down like this.
It shook the world, it rocked the town.
Well, then if you thought those chats were good, the next chat is I have a wild idea for 2 webcams that just might work.
Phil gone wild?
So we're looking down the barrel
What?
of the potential for 3D Phil. He's
Um,
stereoscoping his cameras, and I can't imagine what that possibly means.
ah,
2.
no.
What if he does like the news anchor thing where he's like,
and now for the news.
and now over to Phil for gaming news, and he hits a button, different angle, and he
See, that would
turns
be
to that other
clever.
camera. Would it?
It would be a little bit clever. Like, it's something I would expect you to do that would like make me laugh for a little
Okay.
while.
Okay.
But if he did that, I'd be like, who the fuck? What?
But you
What-
know
who
he's
did
going to do
this?
it in a fucked up way where both the cameras are in the same spot or something. So he's just turning his
Yeah.
head like 10 degrees either direction.
He's gonna just eat shit on his way back into the office. Just
Hit
crash and
trip over
burn.
something and smash everything up. Yeah.
Not supposed to be, and
got
it ends up
tee up,
going like
by the
that.
way.
You see,
Tee
it looks
up.
stupid. Some people are like, I look.
Okay, load. Thank you. Okay, Iwamoto said the reason that shirt looked normal before and now it's baggy and shaped that way is because of his sow milkers.
Yes. The milkers are what's
also-
stretching them out, Philip.
Also calling it now dual camera setup incoming. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck was that? Did you looked, didn't you?
I
I'm
think
not
so.
falling
This
for
was
that.
at 11:02. That was over 5 minutes ago. What was the time on the tip?
Fucking cheater. This was 12:05 my time, so 3 minutes
Okay,
ago?
called out. You know,
All right.
sorry.
Hi, movie sign. Big ups.
Can't help you with that
Yeah,
one.
nah,
You're looking.
okay.
You're looking.
Nah,
Like wings and shit or boogie. They're like, you look like wings or boogie in that shirt. Should I not wear it? I guess I like it because it's comfortable. People are gonna be.
I love that. So should I not wear it, guys? Like
I don't know. How about you make a decision yourself?
I wouldn't want you guys to keep making fun of me. So should I not wear it?
Do you remember when we were gonna go to the hot springs and I didn't like the way a shirt looked on me, so I was like, I'm gonna change into a different one, and I didn't ask anybody. I just went and fucking did it.
Well, you also didn't want to. You also didn't want to embarrass yourself at the hot springs. Have everybody say that you
didn't want them to see my boobs.
You have man boobs.
Honestly, I think you should grow a brain and a personality.
And
this is sad.
There's a troll in the chat saying my friend Frankenfaust came up with the name Factory Overfilled Shirt. That's pretty fun. And he would love to hear you say Frankenfaust rules. If you could, kindly needful. Go ahead.
Frankenfaust rules. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ashton and Ian.
Saying gross shit about fucking man boobs and shit when it's just a shirt. Then I'm not gonna wear it anymore. I have plenty of other shirts that don't do that.
Words you can say.
You know, to show that it's not. Fuck that, it's not
Letters
me.
you can read.
But if people are gonna say that shit and fucking be derailing the chat all day, then I won't wear it.
Yep.
Oh,
It's so stupid.
Phil!
And I think he's like kind of self-conscious about it too.
No shit.
Yeah. Because he started playing Killer Frequency with the controller. Had to send it to him.
It's so funny how much like of this new setup is just leading to things that are making him feel self-conscious about stuff. Like again, seeing
too loud.
Seeing Phil in ultra high definition. Thank you. Sorry, I'll turn that. Seeing Phil in super high definition is the worst possible thing that you could do.
It's very scary.
Right? Yes, it's not good. It's not good.
If you want to help a loved one, go sooner than they need to, just play that for them.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gross. They'll die.
No.
I was also laughing because I thought there might be something funny in the
day. Then I won't wear it.
Preview.
No, unfortunately, there's no like dick pics or nothing. So
yeah. Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
no.
Oh yeah, they're trading dick.
Phil, the pictorial evidence has arrived.
I can't. How can I dispute it? It's awful, right?
Oh,
I mean, I'm huge.
Phil, I think you're going to be on the Council of Obesity, but we can't grant you the rank of master because, unfortunately, it doesn't look.
Look at him.
And it's just everything he does is like even the rolling with the punches here. He's so unfunny. Like I think any of us could even take something like this and actually make it a little bit less like embarrassing. Like it clearly fucking yanks his chain a lot. I wonder if he was surprised by this. I wonder if he didn't realize that this was coming.
He seems genuinely surprised. If he did know about it, he had convinced himself it was much less.
Yeah, and like because if you notice, PPP started the call before sending this video.
Right. So maybe he didn't see it, and maybe Triple P mentioned it beforehand, and Phil was just like, "Oh no, okay," but he doesn't fucking listen.
I don't. So. Yeah. See, I think this was sort of just something that PPP kind of just dropped on him.
I'm okay with it.
I agree. I'm waiting for more of this kind of thing. Please.
More now.
Oh no, Phil!
We're gaming soulmates.
Here we go.
Phil, the pictorial
that means
evidence
all that you play is horror games.
I can't. How can I dispute it? It's awful, right? I mean, I'm
very
huge.
sad horror games.
Phil, I think you're going to be on the Council of Obesity, but
we do not grant you the rank of master.
Oh my God, Wolverine doll! I was listening to your Let Him Coom
look like
today.
You're quite in the 300-pound club yet.
Son of a
bitch.
But it looks like you might have to lay off those hormones to get off the Council of Obesity.
I was workshopping
Can't be a
something.
Person of calories.
I pitched something a little while ago from Sweeney Todd, where it would be that the second reprisal.
My problem is I have a habit of holding on to clothes. Like
I'm listening to both. Okay, so the fucking Joanna song, that's one of the best ones.
Absolutely, especially because the one that begins Act 2, where it's sort of like that. It's all of them singing it, but it was going to be. But my pitch to him was Leanna. Right, because that kind of rhymes with Joanna, but he came back at me with Hulk Hogan, which I also think is pretty funny. So
okay, yeah, they're gonna do a cover from Sweeney Todd. Don't say huh.
That's right. We
in
put
chat
that's
like you
right.
don't know.
We put so I'm putting the pressure on him live on stream. You're enjoying
way
that.
too long.
Say yes right
and
now.
that shirt is
right
like
now.
I'm not even kidding you. That shirt's over a decade old, and it used to fit me like nice, and now I look awful.
Nice.
This is
I look
called
awful
cope.
in it now.
You
I'm
fucking
not
butthead.
coping. I know. I was
I-
laughing.
I'm
I thought it was
coping.
bothering
I
me.
said
I'm looking at my
Daddy, I'm not.
He's even trying to like fight it back a little. I'm not coping.
Uh-huh.
I just
Oh,
it used to be
no.
a nice shirt. It's just my massive tits stretched out the thing, so it looks like I have massive tits.
I don't have massive tits. It looks like I do, but I don't.
The tensile
Okay.
strength of my sweater could not be tested anymore, and it's all like
My pecs are too big.
it can no longer hold back my massive tits, so now it looks like I have massive tits, which I do.
Yeah, I got this at the Optical Illusion shirt store.
Oh, I hate
Okay.
that place, dude. It's always making me look so fat.
It's
I
so
look terrible in this
confusing.
fucking shirt. Like I didn't think I was gonna look that bad.
No, he was fatter before, which is
Y'all
why
have
this doesn't make
mirrors?
much sense.
Yeah. He was fatter in different ways. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
his
he
face
was-
was definitely a lot fatter back in the
Yes.
day.
And he was more rotund in the middle.
Yeah.
I know he had man boobs though. I think the man boobs stayed, and the rest of him just like, I don't know. It looks like a soggy balloon.
Well, he just
No?
looks like someone who's recovering from chemotherapy.
Yes, he does.
Like he's
sick,
skinny because he
skinny.
was ill.
Yep. You didn't set foot on that treadmill.
Come on,
Right.
get your shirts. I will take your shirts off. Take your
It's in
shirts
that
off.
next camera
shirts off.
style stream. Whenever
Ooh, Indrid.
Snood's ready.
Come on, get your shirts. I will take your shirts.
What?
Easy,
No.
Indrid.
Oh.
Slow down. I don't know why you're
don't
rewinding us
want
to show
that.
us that. Why are you showing us
I
this,
don't-
Indrid?
You
Indrid's in
know-
control of this
no,
part of the stream right
no,
now. I don't
I'm
know why you're
not.
doing this to us.
No,
Please. I'd like
no.
to move past this, please, Indrid.
You're the
Could
one
we?
that
No,
you're
that's
the
not
one that
me.
is
That's not-
streaming
that is
because
not
my
me.
internet
That
did not
is
used
not
to be
me.
fiber.
That is
Don't
not
even
me. That
no,
is not me.
No.
That is not me.
Shirts off.
It's
Take your
not
shirts
me.
off.
Snood
Oh,
wants it.
no, Indrid, stop!
Ew.
Why do you keep showing us this? I don't want to
No,
look at this.
I-
Please. Please.
It's
I'm
not
gonna say
me.
really quickly. I saw someone on stream say on Twitter on that comment that tweet that when we were looking at the ice climbers, right?
Yeah.
Someone
Wait.
says,
Yeah.
I think Snood has the same kind of chest hair as DSP, and I'd like
No.
to say that no, I do not.
That's
okay?
just because it's dark.
It
okay?
just happens.
Chest hair
Yeah, I just
fucking
happen
rocks.
to be a dark-haired guy. Okay, so let's.
Chest hair fucking rocks, by the way.
Thank
but
you.
don't
I
let
agree.
it get fucking greasy.
I don't
Okay,
like-
don't do that.
Don't let it go down past your nipple. Maybe I don't know.
No,
Take your shirts
I
off.
mean, like, just groom your fucking self. Look like you care.
Did you not
just a
look
little bit.
in the mirror, Phil?
Actually, the
Let's
thing
take a
is with my
shower,
setup,
okay?
and a lot of people don't know, my camera is actually
Too
quite
gross, you're
high,
out. Well,
like with my
joke's
setup.
on you.
So
Sorry,
when
sorry,
it
Rack.
films with the light, it accentuates that, and I'm like, oh,
Phil.
Oh, Philip.
Phil. You
oh
do what
shit! You
Indrid
look
does
in the
and
regular
groom your
mirror in the
chest.
house,
That's
you
what I
don't.
do.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
look
think
like
you.
that. And then you look on
Use
camera
a
like, oh my god, I look
Gillette, okay?
terrible. And then
So
of course,
Manly chest hair.
every idiot in chat, of course, has to talk about it all day. I'm like, can you guys shut up and just fucking let me play video games?
It's the internet, you
Concentrate on Dark Souls and
motherfuckers.
Call of Duty.
Saying, Phil, that the camera adds
I was
10
told they could play
pounds of man
movies
tits?
on my forehead.
That's correct. That is
Out of
absolutely
nowhere.
correct.
Ouch.
Yes.
It's not even
I don't think
bad.
that-
It's like a 4.5.
I don't
by
think
the way.
that's
putting
even
all
true.
the
You don't-
money
you
into
just have
this
like a-
setup.
A little bit big.
It's
Well,
gonna
it's-
look
I don't
like
think
you
so.
have
I have to
man
be honest
tits
with you.
anyway.
I
Brian.
know.
It's like
In
fucking-
truth, I
Yeah,
actually
come
used
on.
to look a lot worse. I mean,
People
but
do
then
that.
again, my camera was so blurry, no one could
Right,
see
right,
shit
right.
either. My
Gross.
camera was
No,
like
I-
fucking fuzzy.
I thought I smelled
That's
something
how I
walking,
keep
in,
people
but you know what?
thinking I'm
Project's cool
sexy
with
is
me.
I
He
just
trolls
film in
Scott Tito's,
360p
and I commend him
only.
for that.
And
Check out-
everybody
make sure you
goes,
check
wow,
out,
that guy's so
Roderick's,
thin.
Wide
That
wake.
guy's so
Wide
well
wake
put
Scott
together.
Tito's
His
swollen
skin's so
chill.
nice. Meanwhile,
Big
it's a
twelve,
fat
swole,
flop
big
special.
twelve,
Unbeknownst to
swole.
them,
Waddle.
I pulled the
Nice
wool
one,
over their
bad.
eyes, Phil.
I look good at wed.
See, in all these years,
No,
people
those are
said,
bad
"Oh,
for
you're
you.
lazy." It's like I wasn't lazy. I was smart. I was, I was
bad
trying to
for
play
you.
play the game the right way. But now that I got all the upgraded shit, now everything comes out. It's like, oh
Well,
fuck.
Will you take your
Wait,
shirt
what?
off to
We're talking
prove
about
once
Beamie?
and for all
Everything
that you
just
don't
comes out
have
in the
man
wash,
tits?
Actually, I
By the
already
way-
have. Like
by the
people
way,
don't
your
realize it,
possible,
but there's been
cosplay
a
idea
couple
for you?
videos back in the day
God,
where
I
like
don't
I
wanna
was
get
I used
fucking
the
naked.
That's the
Axe
chick from
body
Heavy Metal
detailer,
we were
and then I was
just
using
listening
like
to, though.
I'm gonna
was
do
it
the
Selsun
redneck
Blue?
Daenerys.
And I
like
had,
that.
you know,
Oh,
I
I think
that's
that's a great
happened
idea.
already, like in the past, but I guess it's really old now, so a lot of people
What
don't
if we
remember it.
get
All right, Coomer, sit down.
Let me get back.
Yeah, it's the
back.
guy now, okay? You're crooning to this.
if we
Stop.
get $1,000 of support today? Will you take your
God.
shirt off, Phil? For
I don't know,
all
but
the
well, hold on.
ladies at
Well,
home
hold on, because we already
that
have
wanna He's sexy. Okay, tell him about the $1,000 goal today.
I love that he managed to like pivot this into like a beg for the stretch goal. You got a stretch goal already. It's the stretch marks in your fucking tits, brother.
Oh,
hey, we already have a stretch goal. So our tier 1 goal is the 500, which is for us to watch AEW and to add that to our show for a week and see how it works.
In there, bud?
But if we have a stretch goal today of 1,000, and if we hit 1,000, we're going to try to do something.
Everyone wake
really
up
cool.
and get ready for a fun week.
All right, it's something that.
Yeah, in his chat.
It's something that I used to do back in the day. If you remember, guys, anyone who used to watch my content now over the last 10 plus years, I used to do.
Tip from triple, or they call me triple swaggy, and that's it. Not swaggy junior, just triple swaggy.
Okay.
Detractor beam gives me the feeling of seeing the sunset at the beach on a clear day. Time to see the stupidity this pig roach is going to spew from his mouth today. Big ups to all the boyfriends. I'll bay Detractor beam all day.
I'll bay it. I woo. Thank you very much.
I'll bay it.
Thanks, Maggie.
All day it.
All day it.
Simulation matches in the WWE video games, and we haven't done it in a very long time. But we were talking about what are some ideas and things that we could do for the show, and we brainstormed, hey, maybe we could do like a live sim match, and we could commentate over it as if it's really a pay-per-view going on, right?
Yes,
no idea.
It's the DSPWF, the Dark Side Phil Wrestling Federation.
I'm making fun of this guy.
And not only will there be a Dark Side Phil Wrestling Federation with the Dark Side Phil Wrestling Federation title belt,
apply a little bit of deodorant under the boobs, and there's nothing wrong with that.
The main event of the evening would be Dark Side Phil, the king of the DSP kingdom, the king of hate, the living legend.
Yeah, I mean, we need more ladies in the detractor sphere. Seriously, we do.
The top detractor.
I like it. I like Sav.
The evil,
I like bitches, man.
Nefarious, disgusting,
absolutely
the
not
reviled and defiled.
No, I need to know. I need to hear the news from Triple P. That too.
Dark Side Phil versus DSP.
Nothing's happened.
1-on-1 in the ring.
Yeah, I know.
And this will be for all the marbles, not only for the Dark Side Phil World Heavyweight Wrestling
Luckily, Phil is here to
Federation
rescue us from this. So he's just going live now. So
I don't think I'd expected to ever hear that phrase.
I know, right?
Thank you, Phil, for rescuing me with your flowing chest hair. Thank you so much. It's really hard to listen to, like, Triple P. Oh my God.
Good morning, everyone.
Woof.
And welcome to the show. It's a brand new streaming week.
Moves, you can see a sad
and
moves.
what's the best thing to start off the week
again? Again, when you can see, like, okay, Phil, this is not the sweater being stretched.
No.
When you can see
they're
the sort of like
over
hold
sloppy
on.
natties. Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Like these are actual sloppy natties.
Yeah, like okay, you know how like in a marble statue for a marble rival statue, for example.
Yeah.
They very, very, very impressive stuff that sculptors can do.
It's gorgeous.
Where they can make like this effect like cloth coming down. It's very, very difficult to do. You can see that on the moves, like directly underneath his like right under where the curvature here is. You can see the gathering of the cloth there. So
well, as an artist, I would draw these lines as well. And when you're drawing a woman with boobs, you do this to make it look real. And Phil, you got boobs,
so those are real, Philip. Big natties,
sloppy natties,
big sloppy natties.
I heard
great game.
John Ralphio say that.
Who's that?
John Ralphio Saperstein?
I don't know. Who's that?
Oh fuck! I don't remember his real name. It's Ben something. Somebody help me, please.
What is he from?
It was from Make Some Noise.
Got it.
Awesome news, interesting topics.
That's because not art.
Would it be great games?
Ben Schwartz, thank you.
Awesome news.
I'll find
interesting
it.
topics.
It's good.
No. Today we're going to talk about technical issues.
I thought he said technical difficulties.
Technical.
Why not? What else would we be talking about here on my show? I'm going to talk about my day yesterday.
So many of these
which
on accident.
In some ways went really well, but for the most part was a technical nightmare. Wait till you hear
like that.
till the problems I had because of the latest Windows update. Oh boy. So the good news is there's some good positive improvements, and I'm actually working to do some new stuff. The bad news is it was a nightmare to get it working, and I want to share my story with you. So
it's still
stick
jiggly,
around.
Man.
because it's time for a new streaming week, and it's time for a technology bitch fest on today's week starting episode of the.
Because what technology? We're talking about cameras and microphones and like streaming, right? All of these are 10-year-old pieces of technology in general.
Level.
Bing, 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 bing.
Alrighty, well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Of course, I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast for Sunday, the 19th of January, 2025. This is a full streaming week, except I have a random day off on Thursday, the 23rd.
It's not random.
I actually have a day off with my wife where we have a bunch of
Yeah, by the way, that's your day off usually. Like you took Thursday night off last week too, so it's not very random. Doesn't sound that random.
Errands and things to run, so I will not be here this Thursday, but I will be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. And this week will be an interesting mix of continuing playthroughs, wrestling commentary, and some new games.
Okay.
We'll talk about that because this week we have to determine what are the new games in the rotation.
I don't
while
fucking
we're also
know. You tell me,
determining,
please.
do I want to keep playing Stalker 2 or not? So we have a bunch of stuff to discuss, but we'll get to that because.
Wait, he hated it so much.
To discuss, but we'll get to that because.
What the fuck was that?
Today.
What are you laughing at?
I really just need to talk with you guys about tech and how frustrating it's been ever since I upgraded my setup back in early December for about a month and a half. Every other day, something's going wrong. Some new update isn't working. Some new thing that I had and I thought that I had hammered down just decides to malfunction. It's getting pretty frustrating.
Shiny Keith says, you lied.
Okay, really
Sonic would never say
there
big
are some things that people have suggested.
How well do you know Sonic?
That's a good point.
As improvements,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really
that doesn't sound, Sonic the Hedgehog would say something more like, "I'm gonna have a chili dog, and I'm gonna go Super Sonic and defeat Dr. Robotnik."
That this webcam right now that I'm using for the podcast is just for that. The podcast and shows with commentary and the daily wrap and stuff like that. But then I have another cam, and that camera would be over here.
Oh,
so that when I'm turned,
did he just bop it with it? Hold on, did he bop that with his face, or was that just moving the desk?
And that camera would be over here, so that when I'm turned and I'm about to play a game, looking at my TV, you're not staring at the side of my face, but instead
I switched everything over to a new computer this morning, guys.
Me
didn't say a goddamn word.
Okay.
Until now. Well,
you mentioned it a couple times.
So that's something that I've already been thinking about and brainstorming. I know, but it's in reference to this
because I'm stupid.
All right.
Now, in addition, he did an update.
As you know, I started playing games on PC.
I'm very proud of you for switching over to that computer.
And now that I have this gaming PC set up and I'm using keyboard and mouse, it's kind of interesting.
Next step is the chair, though.
Such as Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, and Marvel Rivals, playing on keyboard and mouse seems to improve my performance. And so
Sonic would say, like,
I said, what else could
dog in a hallway, way past cool.
Way past cool.
I don't know the song.
Follow me into the say the city fall. I've never seen Sonic. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was gonna say that sounds like Attack on Titan.
No, it's Sonic Adventure 2, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, this face orange biting nail says double cam, double mic, double pick, double PC, double mouse, double keyboard,
double P,
double moves, and double D's.
Double D's.
When I was thinking, wait a minute. I have
Smitty, Weber,
a
and
pair
Jensen,
of wireless
the
PC
Tyrone
headphones.
position
They're
while
high
looking
end.
at
They're
the mic.
actually meant to be like higher end wireless PC headphones. And I haven't used them.
Right.
I bought them for my wife many years ago.
Thank you.
When she was playing Overwatch on PC. She hasn't played Overwatch in years and has no desire to PC game anymore.
Okay.
Why?
And I use them every once in a while. You'll notice that I have wireless headphones on, like, for example, if I'm on someone else's show, like Kino Casino or something like that. So.
What the fuck? You don't need that.
I decided to start using them with my setup, and I actually used them once or twice last week playing Call of Duty. But
what are you talking about?
I hadn't actually installed the software for them or done anything like that.
That'd be funny.
Well, I started thinking, wait a minute, I bet if I install the software for them, these are high-end headphones. I bet they do surround sound.
No, okay. So the IQ,
all
the
these
IQ
things going
software,
on, and while
all it does is it changes. You can change certain things about it, but it's not necessary. It changes the RGB pattern and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's controlled for that. Like, I have a SteelSeries. And I thought the software was fucking useless, so I don't install it.
I think we both had, we both had the headset that he's talking about, those Corsair Void whatever's, right?
Pro.
And that's a great headset. I love that headset.
But
But
the battery didn't last.
no,
so.
the battery's really short, and it's really annoying when it's getting low because it has to like stop the sound that's coming in. Yeah, battery low. Please plug in now, right now.
Steel series lasts for fucking ever.
I got me some Sennies now, except
Sennheiser.
Yeah, but I gotta plug them in, and I wish I was dead. I wish I was dead. I can't walk around with them, dude. I need a solution to that. Chat. Anybody know if there's a solution to the
get some Steel series
3.5 millimeter jack Bluetooth thing? You know what I'm? I really wish. I really miss the ability to walk around with my headset.
Longer cable is genius.
Longer cable is very smart. I like.
Can you
that.
get like a wireless connection dongle, like a little dingle dongle?
I wonder about that actually, and
it has to exist.
Surely, right? Come on.
They have automatic cat litter scoopers.
Let's get some scientists on that instead of this dumbass cancer bullshit that's never gonna get fixed, right? Come on.
You guys have been working on that forever. Like, take a break.
For real. Let's try something. Sometimes you got to move to another project just to get back and then you'll find the solution when you go back to it, right?
Fresh face. Also, we've got a tip.
Oh.
Iwamoto says, if I was a teacher, I would use this whole arc as the class example for the feature creep.
Yes.
I don't know what that is. Soon as he needs to. Okay, what is it?
It's like when you keep slowly adding new things. Like you're creeping towards having too many features, right?
Okay,
and that's what's happened. He's first it was the foam, and then it was the background, and then it was the LEDs.
Capture cards.
Right. And then it's one capture card, and then another PC, and then a third mouse, and then a second keyboard, and all of a sudden he has 99 things in his studio now that can fuck up and go wrong. He's bought probably 100 things.
Yeah.
Just in the last 6 months, I would say.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
We did get 2 tips. I'm just bad at this job. So I'm going to finish this one real quick. He needs to move stuff to get in and out of his, quote, battle section. In a way, it's really sad. In another, Gwet, I think it trails off. I think they mean Gwet fucked.
Gwet fucked.
Gwet fucked. Okay, and then DePasta Maker said, look, we all know a multicam setup. Okay, yeah, okay. Just making sure I didn't reach it already. Multicam setup for Phil will be him turning off one camera, turning on the other camera, and turning it on, all while the stream deck is gathering dust.
Just plugging and manually unplugging and replugging in the camera into replugging.
I hate that.
Replugging and de-thawing.
I have all
de-thawing could suck my fucking nuts.
Cobra says de-thaw all the time. It is so funny. He's always talking about how I didn't de-thaw the cheese enough.
You know what sucks is Decepticon has started saying that in his head.
Oh, really?
And he's like, I need to go de-thaw it. Nope, I need to thaw this. He told me that in confidence.
De-thawing is just freezing.
Yeah, that's freezing.
Ideas in my head. Okay.
It's a double negative, bud.
A day ago or 2 days ago now, it all hits on every PC I have in the office.
Mode.
Windows update required. Okay.
Why
now,
do you have such a
for clarification purposes?
What?
All right. You guys are going to say, I can't believe you. You probably won't believe me, but I'm going to be transparent with everyone.
Okay.
Did you
For 10 years, I never did any Windows updates on my capture and streaming
How did
PC.
that work out for you? For real?
Okay. Why are you... That's not a point of pride, because let me tell you something, brother. Those like Windows 11 updates, like I realize Windows 11 isn't great, or those Windows updates are not that intrusive.
They're minor. It's nothing.
And thank you, Shahams. They're security updates. They're mostly just new virus definitions so that your fucking antivirus software knows what to look for and what to watch out for. It's not like, okay, well, we moved the start button into the middle of the screen and you have to click it 3 times for it to go.
And don't act like you found a way to make shit last longer. They're just stupid.
Or as if that was like an intentional decision. So it's like, yes, I know that everything will be compatible at this point. If I don't update any further, yes.
And I will not be upgrading to the next new version of Windows. You can suck on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely dead serious.
Yeah, it kept freezing and shit.
I never did Windows updates on my capture and streaming PC.
I never did.
I take that back. I think I did like 5 or 6 years ago.
So it's your point's completely invalid then because you did do it. So I don't know why you're bragging right now.
Because I was on Windows 8 and I think they updated it to Windows 8.1. So I think whenever they did that update to Windows 8.1, I did that update. And that was actually the last time that I had done Windows updates on that old PC. Now, I don't have it anymore.
Lies.
It's trash. It's out of the house. You know, I can't even show it to you. It's, old news.
I don't
but I never did it
anymore.
Now you might say, well, why didn't you do it?
Show it to you. Yeah, you can.
There's
a couple reasons.
Yo, sorry, that's not EST. That's
number one.
PST.
That PC was
right
solid.
Here, this is.
I mean, outside of a few tech issues where the microphone would sometimes malfunction,
it's 12:32 here.
and at the end there were some videos were corrupting. That PC was super solid.
Yeah,
it was it never had an issue. So because of that, why am I putting in Windows updates? I'm not using that PC to go to any website where I put myself at risk, where I have to worry about viruses or anything like that.
Bro,
you know that?
You can't tell. I got fished once, and I had no fucking clue until they
broadcasting, uploading, and doing business stuff like paying my bills and stuff. You know what I mean? Doing my taxes.
Programs push updates to keep up the data with Windows updates. You could run into a situation where programs don't fully work. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Cardinals. Also, Wesley, all caps. I'm not going to scream this. The business owner doesn't care enough about his work materials to do regular maintenance, but the him seriously and donate because he's real. Dumb.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the most honest guy out there, which is why I don't do Windows updates.
Yep.
Uploading
because I don't
and doing
need it.
business
I'm
stuff
smart.
like paying my bills and stuff. You know what I mean?
By
Doing my taxes. That's what it was for. So it was never at risk at all.
It was boobies.
Okay. Somebody needs to fish him, by the way. I'm not advocating that.
So that was number one reason why I didn't do it. The other reason was I know for a fact from previous experience that Microsoft is not street smart.
I'm not going to scream it. No. Wait, but you're not street smart.
Yeah, but neither are you or book smart. Okay. So what are you talking about?
I'm not.
Here we go again. You know, you love my memes, don't you?
That's not a
You're
meme.
It's not a meme. A joke. A meme is not a joke, and a joke is not a meme.
Thank you.
Thank
you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, because I really hate the way that meme and joke has become like an alternating, like a synonym when they're not the same thing, right? Like,
yeah.
Anyway,
yep.
But this isn't a meme either. Just because you say it all the time, you don't understand what it means. That doesn't make it a meme, you dumbass.
I got
my meme.
I saw a meme this morning.
Book smart.
I saw use a VPN to log into TikTok, and then it was Rick Roll. So
I know everything about lines of code. I know how to program myself out of any situation, and I can implement this elaborate situation and this elaborate solution to any problem. That's great. But then when you implement it, everything goes wrong.
That's not what street smarts are.
Because you don't.
Yes, they did, you absolute fucking retard.
Street smarts are like all dogs go to heaven. Those street smart dogs.
They knew how to get out of trouble and get away from like the dog pound workers or whatever, right? And they had rabies too, probably. Right, so they were very street smart. But again, like the testing part, that's part of the book smarts part, because that all goes into it in software development stuff.
You need to know things from books to do that.
Well, yes, but like in software development stuff, they don't just like say, "Hey Jim, code up this thing and then release it live to the website tomorrow."
Code up this coder, Jim.
It's like, okay, I want you to change your task for the next 2 weeks is to change this 0 to a 1, and then for 10 days after that, we're gonna send it up to QA testing for them to test. Right? It is not. It is like the way that he thinks that real life works is so baffling and irritating.
It's really twisted, right? It's weird. Like, I know I've got sort of a warped view of reality.
Wow.
I'm kind of like a fucking scaredy cat, and like everything's out to get me, like but this is, I mean, it's almost impressive.
It is. And just FYI, Andrew, you're safe here, and everyone here supports you, and no one's out to get you. Just to put your fears at ease just a little bit, okay?
Okay.
This is a safe space. Please, everyone, tell Andrew how much you love her right now. Thank you.
Actually have real life experience in the world where that application gets executed
there you go.
and used for daily work. You program it, but you don't use it, so you're book smart. You're not street smart.
Remember to support
the street smart people are the people out there in the world using your crap every day to make content. Those are the people who understand the caveats of the things.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a prediction. Okay, Maddie, I said, how much we want to bet his day off for Thursday? Oh, day off Thursday for his horse. I mean, wife. He's married, totally married, adult, will end up not spending time with her.
I don't know. It's
99%.
I don't know. But it's pretty crazy that he found all this shit out yesterday on his proposed day off, huh? Like, I don't know.
Sorry, honey. I have so much to do.
Oh,
okay?
honey, my webcam. Whoa.
I gotta put some nano water in the Fluxit Huba driver.
Yeah,
okay?
I gotta
Skype
it to the inbox and zip drive it back down through the gigabyte, and you know,
into the Teenyverse. I'm using Rick and Morty words.
Teenyverse,
right?
that's good. That's good.
I love you too. No way.
Really work and don't work. That when you flip this switch, this thing breaks. They know that, and you don't, because all you do is code.
What?
You don't live in the real world with the rest of everybody else.
What did you break with the code?
They know that, and you don't, because all you do is code. As if you wouldn't be aware, or at least in some way made aware. Like, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop belaboring the point.
It's okay.
Microsoft very much is book smart
anymore.
They are very smart people. Those employees, those coders are super smart.
I thought they weren't.
They break shit constantly. They'll issue a Windows update. Oh, everyone needs to do it. Okay, do it. Half the shit breaks.
Hey, do you realize that they don't work for the companies?
They don't
that
work for you.
All that shit is breaking on. Like, it's all those other things integrating into Windows that are breaking.
Don't let your wife sit on things. Also, if you don't want them to break.
That too.
You know.
Then why did you say it was a mandatory Windows update?
Because
did you not test it?
Yes,
and then
they
what
did.
happens is these Windows updates break a bunch of stuff, and everyone has to rush to patch their hardware, software to make it work with Windows again. Because Windows broke everything.
Programs are only as smart as the people who make them. Amen, brother.
Windows broke everything.
The reason I bring this up
I think you did,
is because Windows had its very first major Windows update since my setup changed in December. Okay, so all three of my PCs.
I don't think it was that massive of a fucking update. Like,
I've gotten so many updates. There were just updates. I updated yesterday.
I can't even think of the last time I even saw a notification for an update. Like, I just.
It was this week.
Presumably, it just happens like when I'm asleep and my computer restarts in the morning and it's fine.
Right.
I don't know.
Shut my computer down at night like a good person. I love my electronics.
I love my computer. I love you, computer. I do, and I genuinely do love my computer.
I need this Windows update.
I do tell it good night.
I did it on my gaming PC the other day right away.
You need to sleep
because,
somehow.
Hey, it's just a gaming PC.
I don't want them to get me.
All I'm doing is turning on
like the LEDs and shit all blasting in your eyes. You sleep on the corner of your bed.
I've adapted.
Yeah,
okay.
It's true. That's what makes you so. That's street smarts right there, Andrew. Great job.
That's fucking. You're right. Oh my god.
What?
I turn it off. I don't really care. There's no accessories plugged into that, right? There's no microphone. There's no webcam. There's none of this complex shit. It's just
access.
running game.
Why did you say
Very basic.
Accessory.
So I did it on there.
It's not that
no
hard.
Accessory.
It ran perfectly fine. No issues at all. Okay? Now.
Jesus.
Exactly, Plinkett. That was really, really chunky.
The snort with the finger gun point combo, that's very funny. I would really like to see someone like
perfectly fine.
Key
no
that
issues
one out
at all. Okay?
Nerd Brew?
Now.
Where you at?
That's the fucking Revolver Ocelot meme.
It ran perfectly fine. No issues at all. Okay?
Oh, here, while you do that.
You're pretty good.
In regards to my...
Yeah, you read those out.
Got a tee up. Okay. Hold on. Streamlabs. It takes its time to reload. Okay. And I'm just okay. It stopped. Hold on. Hang on. Bear with me. It's not loading. I'm gonna panic.
What's not loading exactly?
It's just I'm reloading the page. Okay, now it did. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Iwamoto said, upset that Microsoft doesn't have a test center with 200 most popular webcams, printers, etc. to test before rolling out a critical vulnerability to fix an active exploit. He knows what the fuck. Wait, I can't see it.
Hold
on. Okay. He knows too little to know he knows nothing.
Yes.
Like a dog, right? You put a blanket over its head.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find his way out.
Suddenly his world becomes that space under the blanket, right?
Mm-hmm. Little bubble.
You're pretty good.
Metal Gear.
Pretty.
Brother!
Good.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Perfectly fine.
Okay.
No issues at all. Okay?
You're pretty good.
That's good.
In regards to my laptop, where I monitor
that's a joke just for me. That's a joke just for me, I think.
And contributions. And in regards to obviously my capture and streaming PC over here, I knew this was going to be more complex. In regards to my laptop, I have a ton of shit open. At any given moment, here's what's on my laptop screen. In the upper left-hand quadrant, it's monitoring YouTube side contributions. So if you become a member, re-up your membership, gift memberships, or do a super chat, it monitors all of that. In the bottom left-hand corner, it's monitoring my PayPal to see if any tips come in. Then in the center of the screen is the YouTube chat room,
so
I can see all you.
I got distracted. He's talking about quadrants.
Man.
He's talking about quadrants.
At any given moment, here's what's on my laptop screen.
Okay.
The upper left-hand quadrant, it's monitoring YouTube side contributions. So if you become a member, re-up your membership, gift memberships, or do a super chat, it monitors all of that. In the bottom left.
So that means that he's got the chat. Or like the whatever the YouTube.
So it's just the control room, which I have on my second monitor.
Right.
I don't need a second computer to use to get the fucking YouTube control room up. That's ridiculous.
Hand corner, it's monitoring my PayPal to see if any tips come in. Then in the center of the screen is the YouTube chat room.
So so far we already have a problem because we have upper left hand quadrant, so that's this top left corner, and now we're saying center of the screen. So we've got some overlap here. I'm noticing an inefficiency.
So I could see all your chat messages and respond to them.
You think he knows about that thing where you
on
can
the
just,
right-hand side is the Kick chat. So I can see you guys in Kick talking, and I can read and respond to everything you guys are doing. Okay, so it's a very complex set.
On the street
and
it
has to be able to change when I change YouTube channels. So for example, on Tuesday when I do Smart Guys, the wrestling commentary show, I need to be working for the DSP Reacts channel rather than the DSP Gaming channel. So half these windows change. Okay.
What?
So when I do any update to that laptop or I even restart it, all that goes away and I have to reset it up.
Yeah.
So 3 windows we're complaining about.
Yeah, if you close those browser windows, you're gonna have to put them back.
Yeah.
There are worse things in the world. I accidentally closed my entire browser with like 7 tabs in it. I was kind of pissed.
7 tabs. You were you were like a little baby to me. I've seen tab counts beyond your wildest imagination, Indrid Cold.
I feel bad for my computer.
So I was like, I'll hold off till my day off to do the update on the laptop.
So that's what he's doing on his day off.
He took a whole day to update a laptop? Why?
So that way I'll have time to sit down and reset it up. It'll probably take like 20 minutes, no big deal.
You have to switch. You have to put back browser windows in the same position. How is that going to take you 20 fucking minutes?
Dude.
Oh my God.
Nothing. This is why nothing gets done and nothing gets cleaned in that house is because everything takes him 2.5 hours.
Well, I gotta put my socks on. Blah, blah.
You want to know what's a really great feature from? I'm not sure if Firefox has this, but I know Chrome does this. You can pin a tab, and when you open and close the browser, it opens to that tab when you open it again.
Oh yeah, it's right there. It says pin right under duplicate. What the fuck?
So if you have a tab you go to all that you're going to go to every single time, just click on that little pin, brother. Easy as that. And when when your fucking browser closes unexpectedly, like because Windows forced you to restart because of an update, you can click restore and it'll bring you back to all the places you were when it closed.
Oh, no fucking way.
Huh?
I'm seeing that Brave does that by default. Says big guy in all caps.
Well, you have to use a Brave browser though, and I'm not a sicko.
He uses 3 different browsers though, dude.
But you do have to manually move the window around to the exact upper left quadrant, center, right hand side. No. I'm far too busy for that.
No.
Thank you.
I'm the king.
But I'll do it on my day off. And then there was, of course, my streaming and capture PC. And this was the big one because I knew with the Windows update, this is the one where you have the potential for the most problems. On that PC, we've got my capture device.
And it's fine.
We've got the microphone. We've got the webcam.
You're not updating
my
headphones,
those
things.
Multiple keyboards and mice. RGBs.
Why do you have multiple keyboards going to the same? What?
You can get that switch thing that people were yelling at me in that real live stream about.
Why does he have multiple keyboards going to the same PC? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only way you can do it. Like he needs a separate webcam for each PC. Snood, come on.
Sorry, you're right. That's Street Smarts. The Street Smarts thing I was missing.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Look at all the lights around.
Way too much than not enough.
Good point.
That's all hooked into there. And I knew with this Windows update, there was potential something would go wrong. So I said, I'm just going to save it for my day off because how am I going to do it on a day when I have to stream and work?
I don't know. You could show up a half hour late for your stream like you always fucking do.
Yeah.
You could use the 2 hours between your 2 streams to do that. You could use the time between midnight the day before
when
and
you're not touching your wife?
Yeah, well.
Do that.
No, I mean, we're definitely not doing that.
No.
And then the fucking 10 o'clock time that you're waking up in the mornings, like, there's no time today. I got to sleep until 10 a.m. every single day, okay?
And you're for sure sitting there in that office chair staring down at your phone, waiting for the playlist to finish on your fucking Kids Bop bullshit.
I thought you were going to say staring down at your penis.
At your penis and your moobs, because they're all there.
Because that's all in your field of view right there.
That's all you can see, man.
Your massive tits kind of blocking your field of view.
Man, that's gotta suck.
Update and it breaks something.
Big titties.
How am I gonna fix it? Now we lose a stream and people
not
don't
be able to
walk.
Not be able to walk down the stairs because you can't see where your feet are going.
They get annoyed by those and they'd rather have me game or do content, right? So I said, all right, we'll wait for the day off, okay?
Yeah.
Someone's asking if I saw the new Lord of Boxes, and I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty cool. I never painted somthing Nurgle,
so now
but it does look
fun.
fun.
Story. Are you ready for this?
Okay, hold on. Funny story. Just very quickly. Lord of Boxes. Now, the one problem I have with painting this kind of stuff, it's like a cool, like toxic, poison, kind of aesthetic, but it's also Space Marines.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, because they're all like undead guys. They all have mutations going on under the armor. The problem I always have is that you always got to use this like really gross, like pale green color schemes, and it's just the exact not the kind of scheme that I like to paint with.
You could definitely change it just a little bit.
I could, but it's just not thematic though. It's not thematic.
Well, street smart, book smart. You gotta choose.
Good point.
By the way, Momdred started BioShock Infinite yesterday.
Let's go.
Finished the first one. Very proud of her.
Okay, sorry, big guy. They're just fat, not undead. My bad. Surely some of them are undead. Whatever.
And Fictitious said, can we convince him to use an LTS distro so he doesn't have to worry about non-security updates? What the fuck is that?
That sounds like book smart stuff. I don't have any of that either.
I don't know how to read. I'm sorry. But I don't know what that is.
But I think that means that it's like some sort of like, it's a Linux operating system. Yeah, that would be insane. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Let's just be ridiculous. Let's not be ridiculous.
Let's
please.
be ridiculous.
Long-term support. Look at all these nerds in the chat here trying to show off how smart they fucking are. Whatever.
We got a book smart tip too.
Whoa.
Iwamoto said, as an IT job person, hearing all this makes me scream inside. It legit takes him more effort to make this complicated than it would to set up properly. I feel like he wants to suffer Dark Souls style setup. That was me when I was a teenager. I wanted to get sick. Okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Iwamoto. He is absolutely putting more work into making his stream more work than if he's putting more work into being lazy than just doing the right thing, And it's just it's just like it's Phil. He
doesn't want to do it.
And he doesn't want to do anything. He takes the path of least resistance for everything, and it all like when you could do that for a couple things, But if you do that too much, things are going to start piling up.
I did it for a while at the deli, and then eventually I chose to leave because it was just like, all right, this is getting harder and harder.
Yeah,
fuck it.
I'm sick of it.
I hate it here. Please.
And it is infuriating. And Phil is the exact like poster child for the
textbook definition.
Yeah, the textbook definition of the prototypical like IT support customer that every IT guy hates. Like
he has moobs.
Yeah, and he has moobs too, so he's got that going for him too. What?
Oh,
could you do
water.
one thing normal?
Also, it's
so now I get to tell you
water
a
out of a
fun
mug,
story.
right?
I agree.
For this?
It's not okay. Stop.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Your mom?
No.
Probably. No. Okay. Just asking. Chewing.
All right. So yesterday was my day off.
Yep.
You know what?
That.
You want to go to the Phil's Day Off segment screen? Why not?
I
don't give a shit. Actually,
time for it.
Your stream, you decide what happens.
Hold on a second here. Let me just take 25 seconds.
I just can't wait for this one.
Okay, so it's just going to be a tech segment. Why do we need a title for everything?
Good. I love the we lose the border.
Good.
Great.
So yesterday was my day off. Okay.
Okay.
And normally on my day off, I run all my errands, so I had to go to the grocery store. But
he does have the Stream Deck set up.
I didn't have to go to the pet
big
store.
guy.
I didn't have to go to any other store for returns or pick any products up. I didn't have to go to the dump. I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do
We're not done yet. Sit down. Shut up.
Was go to the grocery store. And I was happy for that. I was like, this is great. I'm going to have more time with my wife, and we're going to have a good day
at the grocery store.
Right?
What the fuck?
So let me tell you the good stuff about yesterday before we get to the shitty tech
I didn't
stuff,
spend time with my wife. That was the good part.
I spent time with Kitty. We played a lot.
I hate my wife.
We actually have this bird feeder on our back door. It's a glass door, sliding glass door, and it attaches with suction cups, and it's made with transparent plastic. And birds are coming and eating out of it, and it's super cool because the birds are right next to you on the glass. You get to see them up close. Jasper loves this thing. He sits there all day staring.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Isn't that kind of like a shitty way to treat a cat? Like I know that like cats like to sit by the windows and stuff and look at the birds or whatever.
You like to see what you can't have.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that kind of...
can go outside, but he's got like claws and shit.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And if he would stay inside, I'm not going to sit there and tease him with like birds he can never eat. It's sad.
Yeah, Jasper's just losing his mind because he's sitting by the window being taunted by all the birds.
Please, my nature says eat it, but I can't.
I can't.
Looking from every direction. You know, cats are enthralled with birds, so he absolutely loves it. It gives him tons of engagement, okay?
He looks like Chris Chan in that.
So that's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about,
then,
but I can't
my
think of how to
wife
search
decided she wanted
Someone
to
do
get
it for us. We don't know how to
the
Google.
update
Please.
for Nintendo Switch so she could play the second half of Mario Kart 8.
Oh, actually, I did. Actually, I instantly found it. Don't worry.
When you
wow.
Just kidding.
I'm pretty good at that.
Stop Googling, guys.
Okay, yeah.
Enthralled with birds. So he absolutely...
Enthralled with birds.
Hold on a second here.
Thank you for the screenshot. You're welcome. Oh my God.
Oh.
Jesus, I should take a screenshot as well.
Oh. There we go. There we go. Here we go.
Oh my God. Fuck. Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Separated at birth?
Separated at birth.
Hold on.
They're both, one of them's book smart, the other one's street smart, which is why one got arrested.
Yeah. Hold on a second
Look
here.
at
that. I can't figure out. Wait, where's the god?
Transparency?
Yeah, I am.
You gotta go to properties.
Yeah, it's in properties. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Hold on
Maybe
a second.
it's in filters.
No, it's in filters. Whatever. You know what? Here, let's just do this.
Dude, I can't even see the difference.
I can't. Which one? Who is who? I'm gonna delete the wrong source by accident. What the fuck?
The real one has the Sonic. Oh, okay.
Hold on a second. Yeah. I mean,
that's really.
I like
really close.
I like that Chris Chan has a better tan than DSP does.
Of course he does. He goes outside.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at me.
I don't like matching them up. I don't like matching them up this well. Jesus Christ.
Ew, this feels like some Kabbalah shit that no one should ever touch.
I agree. This is forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, like the Thelemites are gonna come arrest us. We're just gonna be stuck underground.
Don't do that.
Please don't do that. Jay Wisso, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay,
this
go
is
ahead.
Tard Expression straight up. Wait, this is Tard Expression straight up. Conkers, boys. Are we talking about titties? Because
I think we're talking about Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. Great game.
I don't know what that is.
It's a great game.
Oh,
looking from every direction.
Well, I believe
you know, cats are enthralled with birds, so he absolutely loves it. It gives him tons of engagement.
Yeah, honkers.
Honkers.
So that's awesome.
Honkers, bad.
And then, my wife decided she wanted to get
Snoot is
the
correct.
update for Nintendo Switch so she could play the second half of Mario Kart 8.
Does she have to just press a button to update it?
Well, when you buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, which is full price, I want to make this clear, it's $60.
Full fat.
Okay, it's a full price game.
Yep.
You get the base game that was included on the previous version on the Wii U.
Okay.
You get none of the expansion content whatsoever, despite the fact that the game is 10 years old and they already charged you full price for it. I wish that Nintendo was not a bunch of ripoff artists out to nickel and dime their customers, but they are.
Philip,
we know this. Please move on, please.
Can we not talk about this while the King's Tax is on the screen, please?
You
gotta nickel and dime us to death.
They just don't care about you or your value proposition of buying anything. They really don't. They just want to make money. And it's pretty sad because I wish that Nintendo was more consumer focused, but they're not.
What did that guy say? Is that
Fuck if I know.
If I don't see him,
out to nickel and dime their customers, but they are.
You missed him say
they just don't care about you or your value proposition of buying anything. They really don't.
Tons of engagement.
They just want to make money.
Of engagement.
And it's pretty sad because I wish that Nintendo was more consumer focused, but they're not.
Weird.
So she had bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Fuck yourself,
through the first 10 to 12 circuits. And the other circuits are there. They're in the game. They're literally right there installed.
Okay, so this is a lie I'm seeing from Frankie.
If you want to play the rest of the game, you have to spend another $50 to get the Nintendo Online Elite Plus service to access this content.
No book smart.
But I bought your game. Oh, well, half the content's not included. This is Nintendo, remember?
Bank accounts, right?
Oh.
So she looked into it, and basically it's $50. You can't buy it for a month. You have to spend a year. $50. It's the only way to get this Nintendo Online Elite. Okay.
Elite.
So what do you get for it? Well, you get online play. Big whoop.
Oh, you mean the thing that makes Mario Kart worth playing is the ability to play against other people? Right? Like, I mean, I get people might enjoy Mario Kart by itself, but personally, I wouldn't find that interesting in the slightest unless I could actually play against other people.
Unless I were Ann Leet and I was doing a special stream of it.
That too. But even then you need the Nintendo Online, don't you?
Right.
So
and I'd pay for that fun, like that, cherished time with friends.
For sure.
I have friends.
Oh, that's the rub, isn't it?
That is the rub. That's it.
You get the second half of Mario Kart 8. You also get expansion content for Animal Crossing, which we still have. She just hasn't played it in years and years.
Okay, snort.
But also, you get access to the Nintendo 64 virtual suite of games. Now, for those who maybe don't know, when you get Nintendo Online, the base version, you get NES and you get Super NES games. And you can emulate them, just play them and emulate them with save states and everything on the Switch. So that's really neat. And I've played through some of those, and they're really good. They run well and everything, okay?
Great. I don't give a fuck.
So she's looking at this, and she's like, well, I really like the first circuits, but I really don't feel like I got $60 out of this game. I
don't think I got.
And now they want me to spend another $50 to access the next half of the circuits. And the other thing that's tempting her so badly is that she played Mario Kart Tour, the mobile game, years ago.
Oh, really?
Mobile
games.
Mobile rebel.
Does this bitch exist, or is this just Phil? Is Phil like is she his Tulpa? Basically,
what is that?
Tulpa is like a headmate, and if you don't know what a headmate is,
okay,
do you know?
Okay. It's like fuck, I can't remember. There's
it's like an imaginary friend for adults.
It's like there's an episode of Black Mirror where they put someone else in their heads.
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's just this person that only Phil can see, and he just shunts everything off to her. And
I think she might be in pieces in the garbage disposal.
Oh, interesting. That very well could be. She's an imaginary friend for an adult.
Yeah.
And so he just says all this, like he's the one doing all this shit, and just saying that it's her, so that he doesn't have to. He can't get made fun of.
She's taken a vow of silence, and he wouldn't even notice.
Well, obviously.
Jasperator. Oh my god, I believe it.
And she really liked Mario Kart Tour. She thought it was fun, and she's like, "Man, I would love to play that in the real game with controls that work instead of touchscreen." So she's being tempted. Right? And then she finds out, the Nintendo 64 games, what is there? And she's like, whoa, Ocarina of Time? That's her favorite Zelda game of all time.
Don't say it that way.
Mario 64, she used to play that on...
What?
On Nintendo?
Whoa! She used to like Ocarina of Time and Mario 64? Huh? Whoa, she's a real gamer. Except that all the time she talked about how she's not really that much of a gamer. Huh? She's her favorite game, you guys. Look, I'm definitely telling the truth right now.
She doesn't want to play PC games on the other gaming platform anymore, but she's a gay boy.
I'm a gay boy.
Oh, she's got the gay boy.
She used to play that on N64 in the 90s. She loves it. So she's like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to spend $50 and we're going to do it. So she spent it. She starts playing Mario Kart. It's great. The second half of the game is actually quite good. She liked it because it has the World Tour mode, and there's new stages. There's this one set in Japan, supposed to be like ninjas and Japanese pagodas and shit. It's really well done.
Well,
so she really is enjoying the second half of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, even though she had to pay $50 for it. And then she went to play Nintendo 64 games.
They're old as motherfucking fuck all shit, dude. Shut the fuck up. If you got a solution, give it to us.
Is that what you think he's gonna bitch about? That like their
inputs are gonna be slow.
Yeah, they're outdated games.
They're gonna be floaty,
right?
Dude.
Controls aren't gonna be tight. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say that he's gonna bitch that like she couldn't figure out how to download, or they were too big to download or something like that. It just couldn't get them.
Similar problem. I played Resident Evil 2 and 3 again recently, and the graphics, I don't know, something happened, and it did feel floaty. You know what I did? I went and I fucked with the graphics till it wasn't.
Oh,
genius.
Okay, very smart.
You fuck around, and
then you find out.
You fuck about, you find out, as Phil says.
Fuck around, find out.
Mars Champ also says, okay, no. Mario Kart 8 is worth the price, and I believe you can get the extra courses without getting Nintendo Switch expansion. Straight up lying.
Okay, but again, thank you, Marsh Champ, for the 5. I really appreciate that.
Much.
But is he lying or is he just stupid?
I think he's stupid. He might be both. Porque no los dos.
Porque no los dos, indeed. And that's kind of the thing that my constant dilemma with DSP is he the stupidest man alive, or is he just an unrepentant idiot?
And that's why it's part of why it's so fucking frustrating. I've realized this recently is because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand, so it pisses me off.
It does. It pisses me off. It's pissing me off.
It's pissing me off. What did I do to you?
I'm watching my face.
Indrid isn't just a book smart nerd. No, I can't read.
I literally can't believe what I'm about to tell you. Okay?
Why don't you just fucking say it and stop fucking
I can't believe I have
man.
to say this. All right?
I have gout. I'm gay.
Nintendo ripped everyone off.
Why?
Why? Utterly 100%.
Go ahead.
Did you misunderstand
ripped everyone off
possibly?
with the Nintendo 64 emulation.
What is that? Well, explain now.
It wasn't.
Explain.
All right? 100% matter of fact.
The way that he does this, it's taken him
He's
now
edging.
30 seconds to make this point, and he's spent 30 seconds saying they did. They 100% did. They absolutely did. They definitely did. They're going to again. They did it now. They absolutely did.
Doing this to people, it gives me anxiety. I physically can't do what he's doing.
Just get to the fucking point. Like,
stop being inconsiderate. Say it.
I think the reason I have so few friends is because when people do this to me, I'm just like, yeah, okay. You
did that to me once.
What?
You're like, you're narrating everything you do. Can you stop? I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Because I was streaming. I think it was what was it? One of those anime Gem Crush games. But I was like,
was
it
Honey Pop?
Honey Pop. Yeah, Double Date. Yeah, that one. And I was just hanging out. And I was like,
indisputably, it's a complete and utter fucking ripoff. Okay.
Tell us
why
why
is it a ripoff? Right.
Great.
Obviously, I better justify
my
words.
Ask yourself the question a few more times. Might help.
Well, if I could find the Phil's Day Off screen to
oh
go
my
back
fucking
to,
God,
I
man!
Go to it. I wish that I had.
Maybe you should lean forward and find it.
But I didn't.
Anime hentai that's self-aware is better.
I'm still looking for it.
I like it all. I'll take it all.
Yeah.
I'm still
Big
looking
surprise
for
there.
it. There it is. I'm gonna map that eventually to my stream.
Can you figure this
out?
out?
So why is the Nintendo 64 emulation on Switch a ripoff? Okay. She goes to N64. She goes Mario 64. She clicks on it. She goes to play it. The game runs like fucking shit.
I knew it.
The frame rate goes to 60, then to 30, then to 10, then to 20, then to 50, then to 60, then to 30. It's unplayable. I'm
gonna implode. I'm going to implode.
Can any Switch owners confirm this, please?
Is it a user error or like what the fuck is going on here? I don't get it.
I really don't see how it could be that the FPS is going up and down like this.
Did he have a counter on screen, or is he a cat that can see it?
Exactly. Oh yeah, Jasper's the barometer for that, and he's flipping out, or he's being normal, or he's flipping out.
Right.
Oh, is it like a cloud storage thing?
So they had too much stored then.
No, possibly. it's you know how those systems that like stream games like from the cloud, and so sometimes it slows down,
like,
right?
Like the
Google Stadia thing. Is that what's going on here? Is
that what's happening, guys? I don't know anything.
I don't know anything either. I'm not. I'm
Papa Polecat.
bedroom smart. Oh, no, there you go.
Smart.
Okay, so it's a cloud thing, and his internet connection's
no,
not good enough, I guess. No,
stop giving us mixed signals.
We're getting a lot of mixed signals here. Let's let the expert explain it. See, we'll get it from the source.
I'm kidding you. We were standing there. She was trying to play it for 10 minutes.
Oh my God,
we both
you guys,
got sick
stop.
to our stomach because the frame rate was going.
Me too. I'm retarded.
Does the frame rate impact give you nausea?
This is how you can tell how many frames it's putting out, Snood.
Oh.
Get your hand out and go like this.
Oh my! I've got the vapors. He's like a little southern lady, like doing like a little like hanky wave. Hello, sir.
Going like this. Who in their right fucking mind would sell an emulation suite of N64 games and not test it?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell you a gun.
If the frame rate works.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell you a gun emulator. It's gonna be really accurate, okay?
It blows my fucking mind. Now, don't get me wrong. The graphics look good. They're upscaled. The graphics are upscaled to be like widescreen 1080p.
I don't.
So in that case, like, look,
he's literally making me want to get my Switch out right now and download it.
Please do.
I guess.
Do.
Maybe
if you want to.
HD, but the frame rate actually makes you sick.
Tiny Thief says, "Oh, okay.
Go ahead."
If Phil was
it's unplayable. It's literally unplayable.
Just use that program that recompiles N64 games into EXE programs.
Yeah, smartass.
Yeah, well,
you're so fucking
stupid.
smart. You do it, dickhead.
Only Only dickheads do that. Okay, Phil did.
Phil does. It's not that, obviously.
No.
The other games are the same. I was like, so they sell $50 a year.
Thank you, Shiny Key.
For this online service, and the way that they you think it's a lot of money, but we're gonna give you N64 games, but they all run like shit.
You run like shit.
So you get fucked. I couldn't believe it, guys. I'm just gonna tell you this right now.
A lot of weird
don't get the Nintendo Elite online service.
Elite.
Unless you get the Nintendo Elite. Don't get the Nintendo Elite online service.
Ali, Muhammad Ali Elite. What?
Unless you absolutely want the Mario Kart content, or you absolutely want the expansion for Animal Crossing,
I'm gonna send you
do not get it.
Okay.
That N64 emulation suite is fucking terrible, and it's first party. That's the worst part. It's first party.
They included the screenshot.
People have emulated those games on PC for over a decade, and they run better than on the first party console.
Who's that from?
Where you have to pay for it.
I just closed it. Hold on.
So,
it is from MD Hossein.
Oh, wow.
At gmail.com.
Oh, okay. Now you
works for social media marketing.
Definitely should be careful about clicking these pictures or stuff.
I right-clicked it.
Oh, good. Okay. So what are we being told to do here exactly?
I think he wants us. So I know what all this is. The tags are fine, and it does have tags. So this fucking shit's wrong. The description's fine. It might need to be a little bit longer, but this is bullshit. He's trying to scam us into taking a lot of our money. Yeah, nice try, MD Hossein.
Yeah, nice try. He's trying to get us on the Elite package, I guess.
Elite package. Oh, dude, that's gotta be.
She was very, very justifiably pissed off.
And it kind of ruined our day live
because she dropped money on something, expecting, I get to play all these awesome N64 games from my youth. This is going to be amazing. They all run horribly. Now you remember, I've played Mario 64 before. What was it on? Because I don't remember. Was it on my
probably a
3DS
Nintendo
XL?
Would be my guess,
or was it emulated on like Wii or Wii U? That one ran fine. So why on the modern console for an incredibly overinflated price, why does it not work?
Call your dad.
So, I'm pretty upset because my wife was upset, and I don't like my wife to be upset. She deserves to get good quality and value for the money she spends. That expansion for Mario Kart should have been $10, not $50. Okay, so as a consumer, I mean, did we go broke because she spent $50 on this expansion pass?
Because
no,
guys keep
but as a consumer, I have the right to criticize, and that expansion pass is awful. If you are actually going to buy that to play N64 games, I can't recommend more strongly against it. They all run like shit. Choppy as fuck. Why would you want to play? It's unplayable. Can you imagine trying to play Ocarina of Time? Frame rate going awful all the time in the middle of combat and everything. You might as well not even boot the game. So anyway, that was what happened with that. And then, we had a dinner together. We ordered some more Chinese food. Remember, I ordered Chinese food like 2 weeks ago for my marathon. Well, my wife was craving it again, so we ordered some Chinese food.
She was craving
General
it again.
Tso's chicken again.
She's fat. She's really fat. My wife's fat. She's got man boobs too.
Yeah.
Everything's been good. In that regard, we had good food or whatever. But anyway, after having a decent day of relaxing together, I went grocery shopping and it was like an hour. It wasn't a big deal. Finally, we're like, all right, well, I got to go upstairs. I got to see, because I did the Windows updates. I had them run overnight. Okay. So I said, I got to go upstairs. I got to check out all the computers.
I have to go
make sure
far
everything's
away
working.
From you,
I got to set up the laptop so all the browsers are now set up for tomorrow. I got to turn on the desktop, and I got to make sure everything's working. Also, I added some new emotes for those who are on Kick today. Congratulations on 2 new emotes. Number 1, the Cammy emote has been.
Is he leaning out farts right now?
Congratulations on 2 new emotes. Number 1, the Cam.
That's a quick fart, but that's the only reason,
it's
right?
A back decompression combined with the fart takeoff just there.
Cammy emote has been updated. The Cammy emote now runs better and has it's transparent. Better? It doesn't have that weird white background anymore.
What?
And there is now a scrolling Street Fighter 6 emote that shows all the characters that I use in Street Fighter 6, which is really cool. There was another version that I liked better.
It's like
instead
a kid
of it being
telling you
smooth
about his
scrolling,
dream.
it would like
It's
jump from
terrible.
character to character. But sadly, that one was too big for
get away from your wife so much you can do anything?
And it was like 1,001 kilobytes large, slightly too large.
And then what? And then have you? And then I have you? Have you? And
So for the person who made it, if you'd like to make the one that jumps and you can make it under a megabyte, I would love to use that one. But the sliding one looks good too. See how it slides between all 6 characters? So enjoy that if you're on Kick, okay? So I added that, and like I said, for my headphones, I wanted to get my headphones up and running with the actual proprietary software.
The Corsair software, the IQ software, doesn't do a
goddamn thing. Mess with the settings of your headphones. So I installed IQ. I ran it, and I got the headphones set up surround sound Dolby Digital. So now, when I play Call of Duty today, even though the audio signal coming through will be stereo from my gaming PC, it should be able to take that stereo sound and somewhat decode pseudo surround sound.
Pseudo?
Dolby Digital actually isn't true surround sound. It never was. Okay, it takes stereo signal and kind of programs it on the fly to have some surround sound elements, which is nice.
I wish I could have insider information like him.
And it works fine for certain TV
programs doing no work or anything like that.
It's not as good as, say, DSP, which is like uncompressed audio. Or there's another one too, is Dolby Atmos, and that's supposed to be better.
Phil, what?
He's literally just reading the brand names of stuff and being like, Dolby Atmos? It's doing the Atmos technology?
It's doing the Atmos?
Or there's another one too,
please don't. You're going to destroy my Linux box.
But I'm not going crazy. I'm not an audio file.
Commands like
I just want some surround sound, so when I'm playing Call of Duty, I can kind of tell if someone's coming from the left or right or behind me.
Teeny tiny.
So
micro boxes.
I'm going to have that today for the first time ever as I play.
Yeah, it's atmospheric.
I'm going to hear people hopefully coming, from different directions. We'll see how well it works, okay? But it's enabled, and I tested it, and it's working. You can hear that echo effect that you always hear with surround sound.
I turn that shit off because that just sounds like. Well, there's this weird like button that you push, right, and it makes all your shit sound crazy and echoey, like you're in the basement or a cave.
That's the It's for when you can hear your voice outside of the headphones. What's it called? I don't know.
Noise canceling or
nope. That's it's so you can hear yourself back. Pass through. Yeah, it's like you can hear yourself through the mic, so it's not completely cut off. It's stupid. You don't have.
I don't like that either. But there's like the Corsairs had another thing that was like an enhanced audio thing.
Yeah, that never works.
No, I hated that.
So it's going to be pretty neat.
Like
and also, I was having this issue. I had this weird glitch where I couldn't use the headphones. It wouldn't let me adjust the volume on the fly. Because I restarted the PC and everything. It works fine.
That's what they call me.
So the headphones are working good.
That's good. That's
surround
a good
sound
nickname.
today with Call of Duty.
Side tone.
All of that.
That
was a good improvement.
That's where you're you're like the backup boss of The Sopranos. Hey, side tone. Regular tone's busy. Can you come in here?
I'm Tone Loke's sidekick.
Ooh, okay.
He's cool.
I found the files for Assassin's Creed 2, my original playthrough from many, many years ago, and I uploaded the whole first half of the playthrough so that my editing team can get to work on that for the DSP
editing team
throwback channel.
Someone with
so if you're interested in seeing Assassin's Creed 2 return, you're in the right place. Check out DSP Throwback at DSP Throwback on YouTube, and probably within the next week or so, it's going to start. We have to finish Mass Effect, which only has a couple parts left, and then we're jumping right into Assassin's Creed 2. I'm excited. I haven't even watched back the Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough in like 15 years. That's how old it is. It's like from like 2009.
Okay.
So I am definitely excited for that, and I hope you guys will check it out, and I'll let you know when it starts.
You say you're excited about everything.
Going live over there.
I'm not
excited.
So all that stuff, successfully fine, no issues whatsoever. This is all great. I'm excited,
I'm really
right?
excited.
Yeah, so we can get started on that soon with the side tones.
I really can't wait.
But then I remembered something.
Wow.
I remembered that every time that I restart my PC.
So hyped.
Yeah, hold on. What was the point of this, like, Nintendo Switch fucking story? Just to bitch about it was too expensive? Yeah. PETA.
I thought there was going to be, like, a validating point to that. Like,
I'm Brown 1651. I'm redirecting those commands to my inbox, and it's not.
Yeah, get felted.
Yeah, you are felted now. It's being. You can't. I've Skype reversed it to your inbox instead. So
can't hack a hacker.
That's
dude,
right.
Okay?
I'm like a wall.
Yeah.
My webcam, which is the Insta
Cyberpunk Redwall.
Insta 360. That's the name of the company.
Redwall is a great series of books about animals.
It's the Insta 360 Link webcam.
It's like
has this
weird. It's kind of like it's kind of like a fantasy novel, but everything is animals. So it's like.
I like fantasy.
Hares, like rabbits and badgers and stuff, and they're all the good guys. And then there's like I think reptiles or something, or like the marauding forces. It's Redwall.
Okay, all right.
if you restart your
long
PC,
patrol.
it re-enables all gesture
He
tracking.
doesn't drink actual water, just seltzer.
What do I mean?
Don't hate on the
well,
seltzer.
This brand
okay?
of webcam, if you do certain gestures,
hey
like
man,
put your hand up.
not everybody
has
the strength to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to breakfast and have a Diet Pepsi or two. Okay,
right.
So
only heroes.
Only
okay?
heroes.
Like this, or go
Only
like
heroes
this.
with
It
small
actually
booties.
automatically
thank you,
does
I'll
stuff
check that out for sure.
like zoom or pan or do weird things.
Zoom
and I don't
or
like it to
pan.
do that. I don't want it to do that in the middle of me doing a
Audiobooks are on YouTube?
podcast or
What?
whatever. I've
Yeah,
never
dude.
used it. I'm not going to use
Cool.
those.
Read it to me.
So, yeah, so, and we're
So,
going.
Say so a few
the
more
camera,
times, and
I'm
I
like,
won't
I
die.
gotta go into the software and I gotta turn
hate
off
that.
the gesture tracking, or else this is all gonna be messed up. Okay.
I don't give a fuck
Cool.
though.
So I go ahead and I open the software, and it says, camera not detected. Oh, okay. Let me make sure it's plugged in.
Oh my
So
God,
I look
they
at it.
are.
Yeah, it's plugged in.
They
Camera
are
not
on
detected.
YouTube.
All right, let me unplug it and
guys.
replug it. Maybe the Windows update,
Get
a little
book
warning. So I unplug and replug. The camera turns on. There's a light bar at the bottom of the camera. It turns on blue when it's
A
booting,
light bar.
Blue.
on standby, and
Mine's
green when it's
red
working.
when it's
Turns
not
blue.
working.
Turns blue. Turns
Blue.
blue.
What?
Turns
Blue.
off.
Okay. How are we supposed to know what that means? Like,
You know what? My first thought would be, what am I doing wrong? What did I do?
my first thought would be that is this normal? Like, how do I know it turned off? Maybe I should
Google it.
actually fire up the camera software and not use the
too.
fucking like light signals on the
Right.
thing directly. Like maybe
It's
I'll
not
just try
gonna
and
send you SOS.
fire up. I'll just fire up the program that uses this camera and see if that works. Yeah, a robot. I programmed a robot.
Programmed a robot to whack it. Right?
Whoa.
I don't know. I had to do a third thing.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know.
Try that
Are you
again.
okay?
I unplug the camera.
Oh
I
my
plug
God.
it
I
back.
really get it.
Turns blue. Blue.
Blue.
Blue. Turns off.
Yeah, he leaves it alone and fucking
What
breaks
the
it,
hell
man.
is going on? This is the
Cat
webcam
has
I
to be
use
coming in
every
here and
day
fucking with him,
for like
his,
5
her ghost
plus
or
6
something.
months. And I love it. I love this webcam.
I love it.
1080p, 60 frames per second.
I
Can do up to
love
4K.
it.
What
Up
is
to.
going on with this stupid thing? Right?
You?
So first I'm thinking, oh God, with the Windows
I'm
update,
gay.
did it screw something up? I mean, I'm trying to think in my head, like, what's the easiest
He has a
fixes? What's the
vendetta.
quickest ways to check? So first thing is, could it be the USB port? Unplug from that
Also,
port, put it
the
into
bit
another
rate on
port,
this
goes
computer,
blue, turns
it's not
off.
been bad
It's not
once.
the port. Could it be the USB cable? All right, let's try that.
Why?
Unplug, right?
Right?
New USB cable I'm using now.
I think in my
Replug.
head.
Turns blue, turns off.
So what are you doing wrong here? What have you missed? Okay? Did you open the software?
Starting to
Did
get
you download
upset.
it?
I'm like, I thought I would have been in the office for like 30 to 45 minutes tops,
I think half
I'm
the time
thinking
that
this is
he
gonna be
wasted
simple.
was
right? Oh,
him
no, it's
planning
my
what
day
to
off.
say
I'm
with
supposed
his
to be
fucking
spending
story.
time
Yeah,
with my
exactly.
wife. That's the idea of having a day
Mhm.
off, not being in this office messing with tech all day.
You're
okay?
doing
But
it
no,
anyway, man.
Of course not. Life finds a way
That's
screw me
not the same.
out of my time off. So I
Man
start
plans, God
troubleshooting
laughs,
a
or
million
God
different things.
acts.
I'm plugging it
God
into
laughs.
what regular USB.
God
What about
laughs.
USB-C?
Dogs.
What about this? What about that? Nothing's working at
Okay,
all.
so
no matter what.
so far you've tried
I don't
plugging
think-
it into different ports. That's the only thing you've tried so far.
If
so
you tried 3 of those, it's probably not that, Phil.
yeah, like, and again, like, are you sure it's not working? Are you even looking at your computer?
Do you have OBS open?
For
That's
real.
the question.
He should
Do you have it open, and is your camera off to the side somewhere for whatever fucking reason? You do that.
Someone in his kick is saying should have woken Darziak up to help.
But
Yep.
the camera goes
He's in his-
blue and turns
he's
off.
in
Never
his
goes
cum
green and
cocoon
it actually
napping,
starts
though.
doing a video feed. Okay? I try it in multiple apps. I try it in the proprietary app. I
Apps.
try it in OBS. I
Stop
try it
saying
in another
proprietary,
app.
please.
Now I've got Discord open. Discord
Why are you doing
detects
it
the
there?
camera as an audio source only.
Did
but
you
won't
disable the
use it as a
video? That's my
source.
thought.
Okay, so
Oh my God, dude.
immediately, my first thought is there's something else using that camera right now because
Oh, genius.
often problems like that come, like, that's just my first thought right
Yeah.
now. Problems with my cameras typically come because something is like taking exclusive control
Mhm.
over the
That
thing.
happened to me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Did you install the software for that, Philip?
Did you
right?
do that?
I don't know. Hmm.
That might help, dude.
Yeah, just
What is
reboot
going
also.
on?
What's going
Reboot.
on?
Okay,
Yeah.
I hit the internet. I'm
All
scouring the
life
internet.
problems can
I
hit
can't find.
be solved by reboot.
I hit the streets investigating the internet for solutions to this problem.
Find anything about it. No one's saying a word about it. Is it just me?
Wow. Yeah, you're dumb as fuck, man.
He
Caveman. Caveman plugs in webcam.
Yeah.
He actually what?
He actually thinks he's the most important person in the world, or that he's
it's
the only.
Amazing.
Like, out of the literal billions of people out there in the world right now, however many people who have bought this camera, right? Sure, let's be really. This would be really, really conservative and say dozens of thousands. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who is having this exact problem, definitely. And go on.
No, you finish. Go.
I would just love to know what terms he's using to search. Like,
right. It's like long-winded shit that it has trouble with.
I have unplugged and replugged my microphone into the computer.
As is
thus. Firstly, allow me to provide this context. He's putting all that in Google.
Many years ago. But it's kind of amazing. It just hit me like what a pure example we've got right now of an actual main character syndrome person. Yeah. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
I'm the only one with problems like this, sadly.
Yep. You guys
did I have the unfortunate bad luck that my webcam has fried? Because
I don't know. What'd you do to it?
Does that happen? Like, what do you think?
They don't just fritz. They don't do that.
Yeah, the update sent like an electrical signal back through the camera and it destroyed only the camera part.
Wandering Monk says he is why I don't like reading reviews on products. Fucking exactly, right? Like, if I really like a game, I'm gonna be like, I think I left a game review recently that says game good, game fun.
That's good.
Yep. Figured that was good enough. If somebody likes it, they're gonna see that and be like, okay, cool. I don't fucking read reviews. If I don't like it, I send it back. If it doesn't come on top, I send it back.
Because I get a Windows update. Does it seem to make much?
What are you doing?
Oops, why did I put that in there?
I don't. That's a weird
Control.
search.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Anybody remember this show? VR Troopers?
Nope. Is it Canadian?
No, it's Hayam Saban show.
What?
So it's basically just like one of those Japanese Sentai shows that were just adapted for U.S. television. Basically, like
they only got paid $100 for.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They fight. They there's hackers, and they have to go into the computer to like restore stuff. But the kind of stuff that they hack, the kind of stuff that they hack is like, I changed the stuff that comes out of the water fountain from water into hydrochloric acid. And now the VR troopers got to go in there and fix it.
I was born in 91. Okay, you think I'm a Zoomer? I'm a millennial.
Yeah, ancient millennial too. Not like me.
Ancient. 1991.
My webcam is bricked because I did a Windows update.
Hold your tongue.
I mean, I could see it
say
malfunctioning.
hentai.
I don't
I said
see it not working
sentai.
at all.
He said
this is so
sentai.
stupid,
You guys
right?
are coomers.
So here's the deal.
That's your problem.
I'm a little on the luckier side. Here's why. Last month,
Garziak showed up and we fucked.
Sorry, Juna. I think I might have been thinking Superhuman Samurai.
An extra webcam.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Did he buy another one? Wait, hold on.
I'm a little on the luckier side.
I'm not a Zoomer.
Here's
Fuck
why.
Yourself.
Last month,
oh my god!
I just
oh my
happened
god.
to buy
this
an
is
extra
why...
webcam. Now, the reason I bought this
webcam
is because previously I
Better
was
to have
having
it and
issues
not
whenever
need it,
I went
Philly.
to do a Discord
Yeah,
call.
Absolutely. My mom never did that.
No.
That's why I'm fucking normal.
Well, let's...
Normal enough, okay? Yeah. I don't buy bullshit. I mean, I do, but
this is what I was thinking of.
Wow.
This guy is the bad guy hacker who changes the water fountain into hydrochloric acid instead of water.
Oh my god! I like that weird little lava lamp. Whoa! He's got the haircut. It's a voiceover. Samurai attacked vehicles.
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Classic.
I basically only had one webcam, and that webcam could either do video for Discord or it could do it for a game. So, for example, when I was doing co-op with Kino Casino, either doing the Black Ops 6 Zombies or when we were doing Chained Together many months ago in the summer,
you don't have to say that.
I only had one webcam to use. So either I had a webcam
only
or
one
they
of my
did
could
either feed, but we couldn't have my camera on both. Therefore, if I was broadcasting and they were broadcasting, one side got the shaft, basically, and the other side got...
What?
Hang on. Wait.
I'm so sorry to go back on this.
I basically only had one webcam, and that webcam could either do video for Discord or it could do it for a game. So, for example...
Or it could do it for a game. Why would you need... What are you talking about? Like, the camera can output to two places at once.
It can. It can.
Well, when I was doing co-op with Kino Casino, either doing the Black Ops 6 Zombies or when we were doing
he's talking about Shafts.
Chained Together many months ago in the summer. Okay,
I like Shafts.
I only had one webcam to use, so either I had a webcam or they did. Either feed, but we couldn't have my camera on both. Therefore, if I was broadcasting and they were broadcasting, one side got the shaft basically, and the other side got the webcam. So I said, "Oh, I'll buy a webcam for myself." Okay, so now I have two, and we can maybe do two at once. Now, guess what? After I bought this, I found out there's something called virtual camera.
Bro.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about how stupid he is.
What do you mean virtual camera?
It duplicates.
But everything does. It just does that by default, does it not?
You can do that in many simple ways.
I feel like I'm going crazy right now.
Duplicates your camera feed.
I'm mad.
So then you can have that camera feed work in a third-party app while also through OBS.
Virtual audio cable.
Since I bought this camera, I found out I don't need it. My camera feed can show up both in OBS and in Discord.
So I kept this camera, by the way, very specifically, and never talked about returning this one. Okay, no problem.
Better to have it and not need it.
And in fact, that's how I've been doing it on Smart Guys the last couple of weeks, and it works beautiful. So I actually bought this and didn't need it.
Fucking nips.
But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna return it because I've learned my lesson.
I'm gonna give it to my wife.
He's gonna tell us about a lesson he's learned now. What lesson could he possibly be about to brag about having learned right now?
Friendship. He was wrong when it came to not paying John and Howard.
Okay, yeah,
has to be right.
Keeping up with the times, not angrily and obstinately not using more modern technology. Right?
Maybe sometimes things are his fault. Also, maybe.
Okay, that must be. I think that's it.
Probably.
Lesson. I want to have backups. I want to have stuff. So if something goes wrong,
I want to have stuff.
I can still work. So I kept it. Now this is so you can see. You probably can't see the text. And guess what? I'm going to do this, and you're not going to be able to read it.
I can read it. It says Instalink 360 Link 2C, the AI programmed fucking.
And there's
webcam.
a smiling man underneath it.
Smiling man.
Very happy
to be here.
Yep. It looks like a camera with little thumb holes.
So I'm going to explain to you why you can't read it in just a second. All right?
What?
So
I think it's the draw distance, whatever they fucking call it, man.
Focus.
The aperture. Focus. I don't give a fuck. It's pretty obvious.
I'm going to explain it to you why you can't see, okay? Even if you can see.
It's called the Insta360 Link 2C. Now you might say, well, I don't get, what was the camera you had before? I had the Insta360 Link, okay? Insta360 Link was the old model. Do you want to see it?
Old model.
No. I don't give a fuck.
This is the Insta360 Link.
Whoa. Is that the camera that he was bragging about? It has the AI control?
Weird.
He just got that, did he not?
It's so little.
Yeah, I thought it was like something bigger. Like I thought it was.
I did too. I thought it was white also because ALT pulled it up.
I swear to God, there was something else, like a much bigger, more elaborate sort of camera.
The bottom is huge too. It's fucking weird.
That's where you keep the AI, dude.
Oh, they live in there.
Okay. This webcam is AI powered, and as you can see, it's on a mini tripod.
It is
of its
that
own.
one. What?
Christ.
Oh my God. Let me read these because one of them we're about to get too far away from it. Iwamoto said, and I missed it. My fault. Nobody else's. They only played Mario 64, but all the games run bad. Also, no way he cares about how his wife feels. She is his beard and maid, nothing more. Piggy, do a regard roll. Do a regard roll.
Do a regard roll. That's from Star Fox.
Do a regard roll. Yeah.
Use the boost to get through. Use the tips to get through.
I like Southern Pilot guys.
Yeah, that's Peppy. That's Peppy, the hair.
Okay. Love that. And Deposit Maker said, okay, let me just open up Google. Let me type fixing camera problems happening to me, Darkside Phil. Okay, search. What? No results?
Huh?
Yeah. They don't know who I am? Okay.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the actual Insta story.
I don't like how Matt did.
Please do keep keep reading. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done. Unless people want to give us more money.
Yeah, go ahead with that.
Yeah.
So now bear in mind this one is a Canadian price. I believe this one is the US price. So is both of these?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is about, $125.
Let me look that one up on
Yeah, US, right? That's like 125 US. This one's another, 100. Let's say $100 US. And
362.
362 Link.
So that one is the 2C. That's 149 American doll hairs.
Okay, so good. $300 very well spent. Very, very well spent.
I don't regret any of that. Nope.
And it actually moves all around. Look at this. See how it moves? It moves all around automatically.
It has a joint.
And it auto focuses and auto adjusts to follow you around the room.
It doesn't consent, Phil.
I turned off the auto following features, but the autofocus is beautiful on this camera. It allowed me to do something like this. Hold this up.
Normal.
Thank you for saying it's no normal. Thank you, Super Chopper.
And you'd be able to read it. But as you can see,
dude,
it's not happening right now, and I'll explain why in a moment.
Fucking
so this camera was amazing. I loved it. This camera is sick. I really like it. I mean,
sick?
I don't need the auto follow.
Was it sick nasty, dude?
It's dope.
It's dopey dope.
Oh, I love this camera.
Oh
my.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need the auto following features. But as for the autofocus, auto exposure, and everything, it's a nice little camera. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, I've ever had. Okay?
What happened to it?
But it wasn't working at all with Windows.
No.
It just
Philip?
It just
turns blue because there's the light bar is actually right here.
Blue?
It would go blue and then just turn off and not go green. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. So
yell at it, maybe.
I plugged this guy in. This is a lesser
model. I plugged
this
guy into my
but it's the newer model.
I mean, my computers are men, but
this is called the Insta360 Link. Since this has come out this year in the fall, they came out with the Insta360 Link 2
He's
and
already
the
read these,
Insta360
right?
Link
I'm
2
not crazy.
C. I got the 2C.
We can see it,
so what's
man.
the difference? Number one, this is magnetic. It actually just snaps on magnetically to a tripod, like
now I don't know what a magnet is.
Base.
So if you have multiple webcams, you could swap between on the fly. Don't ask me what use that has. I don't know of anyone who would want to swap webcams on the fly like that, but it's just a feature that they have. So it doesn't actually physically attach like this one. It actually magnetically attaches. Okay?
Is this QVC?
The other difference is that this one changed the design. Instead of just being one small camera like this, it's wide now.
Is wide?
As you can see in the picture, one half is the camera, and the other half is like, I think that's supposed to be like a touch sensor. So you can actually...
What are you
Why do you
talking about? What in the world? Like, but yeah, who cares? Like, none of this matters. Like,
it's show and tell, man.
Can we please play the game? What game are we playing today?
No.
So use your thumb to adjust the camera if you're close to it. Like,
huh?
Who would do that?
The camera has detected that a thumb has been placed on it, and therefore we must change the angle to match the subject.
My camera is manual style. That's how I had to do mine. I'm a hero.
I don't know what the thumb detector is supposed to do.
It's just a little
here, I could just
indentation
touch
to
the
look
sensor
better.
and it would adjust it or something like that.
What do
I'm
you
never
mean?
going to use that. So it's a sensor I'll never use. All right. The difference though, since this is the 2C, this does not have the maneuverability feature. It doesn't have this tripod arm style, and it doesn't move. It's a stationary camera.
So,
guys. Even though the camera is the same exact visual quality as this one, it doesn't adjust. I can't get this to turn left or right.
Lara Croft
I can't get it to auto.
Coming soon. Absolutely not. Nope.
No.
I do not have the bazongas for it. Okay.
Also, your hair is brown. Your hair is not brown. Right?
I'm not exactly.
No, I'm still pulling for the heavy metal chick cosplay from Injured Cold. I think we can get her into a metal bikini real good.
I am not secure enough to do that.
You don't have to be. Well, they don't have to be that big to be secured, right?
Nope. Okay, thank you for understanding my side completely. No, it's funny. I liked it. It's good.
Coward. So because of that, I had to sit here and get this camera manually lined up with my wall without auto adjustments, which is a pain in the ass. I was moving it all around. I was getting it adjusted. It's my actual camera and lighting are in a different position right now. They were over here, and now they're here. I moved it even further left, so now I'm flush straight to the wall. Like the wall is flat to my back.
I thought you said balls. Wow.
What are you talking about? I'm sitting against the wall. I'm flush to it.
I was in between my wall and like the dresser trying to move some shit, but like this guy, he's making issues up for himself.
Yes.
I did what I had to do and got it done. Didn't fucking bitch about it. Shut up, man.
Yeah,
you don't know what's going on. movie
even
signs.
Further left. So now I'm
we're just watching a man charging money to his dent so they can watch him play with his toys.
And this is going straight up to
Wet Bent Dave.
Wet Bent. Yeah,
Bent.
All he wants is show and tell. He loves show and tell.
Fuck the games, man.
Fuck the games.
Okay.
Actual toddler.
It took a while to get it lined up and looking good and working properly.
Euro-style bikini stream
Okay,
for
it
Snoop?
did. It took
Yes.
a lot of work. So that's probably another half an hour plus of tuning and doing it. Now, here's the major problem with this camera, and this is what makes me nervous.
Are you a pianist?
So this camera had amazing features: auto exposure, auto focus, auto this, auto that, and they were beautiful. You remember the quality, right? It was great.
I imagine the smells
now you
of
may be
snow.
looking and saying, "Oh, you're
my
using
God,
your new
I love
camera.
that.
It looks good, right?"
Thank you, Chuff.
That's because I tweaked
Thank
it.
you.
Okay, I would like to show you something, and this is what's actually angering me and making me annoyed. So this camera is the new model. Okay, it's literally the new model. Supposed to have better features. Okay, so
the new cat doesn't have better features.
Tips off the port bow, Captain.
Me, read. I've done nothing
I am
wrong.
the one.
I am the one. That guy has an amazing voice.
I'm going to show you
Seagull.
what happens.
Yeah.
Starboard cameras on autofocus. Are you ready?
Yeah, I want to see you blurry. I don't like you.
The camera is now on autofocus. Do you notice something?
Nope.
Nope.
Literally no difference.
Take a look at the visual quality.
Fuzzy, but
Where?
Take a look at the word sh.
Everything is ass here, okay? It's a little blurrier.
Okay,
like a
so
bit.
yeah, it is a little blurrier, so maybe we shouldn't. So is it possible that it's trying to focus on you and not on the word sure here? Because you know what focus means, right? It's where the lenses are converging light at certain points.
When you fuck someone.
Yeah, nice. Focus. Right?
Focus.
It's got the focus.
It's got to focus.
But like the lenses are trying to converge a point of light in a 3D space, and obviously this is closer to the camera than this is, right? And
it's just basic.
It's just basic, and the AI wants to look for a face because it's not looking for the word sure. It doesn't want to focus on the word sure. It wants to focus on the big ugly face that's in front of it, and even
big and ugly, man.
God, I hate this so much.
It's just weird.
The camera
man.
is now on autofocus. Do you notice something?
No, I don't care.
Take a look
You're
at the visual
still
quality.
ugly.
Take a look at the word sure on this microphone right now.
Nope.
Do you notice a difference?
Nope.
Now I'm going to show you something cool.
Cool.
Please keep your pants on, Phil. Come
on. Okay, what am I looking at?
I can't. I don't.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
cool. So when you automatically jam something, so when you jam something into the camera, it's going to focus on the thing that's closest to it.
When you force it, it does the thing.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
So if it takes the touch of a button to switch it to autofocus and do this, what's the fucking problem?
I don't know.
That's the problem,
just
right?
Leave it off. Also, I don't understand.
Why is it such a big deal?
You have to press autofocus. A fucking button. So if I put the box up or whatever, it focuses. But now look what happened.
Focus it.
Take a look at me and take a look at the mic. Do you notice something?
You're ugly. You're ugly.
It's blurry.
It's blurry.
Why is it blurry? It's supposed to be autofocusing on me. Like I'm the center of the camera. It's supposed to be focusing on me, and it doesn't. This camera is faulty, not the hardware.
Not the hardware. Jay Wusso says it's longed out silver on the SS Regard. Set sail. Set sail. Arr.
Walk the plank for no tips, troll. Rawr. You'll be going to Catty Burnell's locker or something. I don't know.
Cat Burnell's locker.
Davy John Rambo's locker. Davy Navy boobs shirt. Right.
Don't do it to me. Snake Eyes locker.
Right, okay. There you go. There you go.
The dude 2023 says DSP Karen.
Correct.
Yep,
that's him.
Very, very pure, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, just very succinct. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, the dude 2023.
Yep.
But whatever it is that they've changed between this one
and it's oh my god, and instead of like an octopus head, it's his dad.
It doesn't autofocus properly at all, and I don't know how to fix that. It totally should work and doesn't.
Naked
so
puzzle
it has
basement.
A faulty autofocus.
Maybe you should just try doing the manual focus and set it to focus on you. And
he's the king.
Because you don't move around or anything, it'll be fine. How about that?
Well, he sways though.
And Big Guy said it in the chat too, that it's because you have a ton of shit flashing and going off in the fucking background. So yeah, it's not gonna know what it's fucking gonna focus on.
Just calling it minimalist doesn't make it minimalistic.
Right.
I could say that that my room is very bare
exactly.
bones.
It's
but
focusing
it
on other stuff.
My room is maximalist, and by that I mean I have the Transformers from the cartoon Beast Wars in here.
Mine is Monstermerist.
There's Optimus Primal. There's Cheetor. There's Rat Trap. There's Rhinox.
Whoa!
There's
Like
Dinobot.
It's instead of focusing on me, which this camera did. This camera always focused on me and then put everything else sharpness based on where I was. For some bizarre reason,
because
this new
whoever
camera,
made that one told it to focus on the ugly bitch in the
Link
room.
2C is focusing on other things in the environment. And there's no way for me to fix that.
Yes, there is.
Because it's all AI
Turn off the autofocus, you dumb fucking bitch.
So I almost feel like they changed the AI between this one.
That must be what happened.
And the new one. And the new one's worse.
Definitely.
They've actually degraded
they said when they
got
done, they tested it and said, this is worse. Let's fucking ship it.
So this is pretty bad.
We love this.
The actual new technology is worse. So all I can do is I can turn off autofocus.
Sounds like there's a solution.
As you can see, if I turn off
whoa, what was that, Lean?
So all I can do is I can turn off autofocus.
I can press the power button.
Cannons on the starboard bow.
Mateys,
as you can see, if I turn off autofocus and I manually focus, guess what? Look, I'm sharp again. Look, you can read the word shore again, right?
Okay, well, that's not
better now. But I have to manually do this to get it to work because if I don't, it actually is blurry. And it's really
annoying.
Poor
fucking baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That they've actually managed to make their products
worse.
worse. The new product is actually worse. Okay?
Yeah, I agree. You're worse.
So there we go. Now it's sharp, as you can see. Now everything's sharp. But now this won't work. Ready?
You're for a banning right now, brother.
They're nice, man.
See?
I guess the question is,
autofocus.
how soon until he buys another one?
Well, yeah, great question.
Right?
If he doesn't already have one right now. But hey, here's another question. Why do we need to focus on words on a box at 1 inch away from the camera?
Oh my god, it's to distract from the moves.
Oh, of course. This is what you want. Yeah, you want the autofocus to be not focusing on the move, you idiot.
Yeah, not my areolas. They're very fat.
They're very fat.
So now, if I actually want to show you something up close, it will never work. So because Windows Update supposedly screwed up this camera,
actually,
I
in
now
the tries
have
it, he holds up the food constantly.
Things worse on my setup.
It's weird.
So we're just forgetting about the old camera, right? We're just assuming that the old one is fried, it doesn't work, and it's just not going to work.
Legitimately, all he did with it was unplug it and then plug it back in a few times. That's it. Didn't look for software.
Right?
Nada.
Like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve that?
You didn't do anything.
Because of Windows Update. So anyway,
Philip,
it's not them, it's you.
The only way that I could even do my stream today was to use this new webcam because the other one literally will not work.
You don't have to have a webcam.
So, I sleep on it or whatever, and I actually pass this information along to my editing team because my editing team is smart about tech and everything. Information along.
Darziak.
Why do you have to refer to them as the editing team? Just say who it is. You fucking
the IT club.
The IT. Yeah, they're my editors. They're my IT guys. They're my.
They've all got funny accents.
They're my patrons. Yep. They're my employees and also my employers.
And my whales.
And my whales.
Thank you.
To my editing team because my editing team is smart about tech and everything.
They're smart about tech.
And
he said
they look into it overnight, and they get back to me this morning. Yeah, they found it. Everyone is now complaining overnight. This camera has been bricked by Windows Update.
No,
this particular model only.
Someone
not the
lied
newer
to
ones.
You, man.
This one and the other one, which is called the Link 2, not the Link 2C, but just the Link 2. So the Link 2 is this
Link
camera
2.
right here, but it has the arm. It has the exact same kind of like tripod arm that this one has. So it actually does automatically move around and adjust.
Instant not
so maybe that one would be better and would actually have working autofocus because it would adjust properly.
They're going to patch it.
This may be a very niche situation, but the off chance might help someone solve their problem. I was unable to install the above security after updating the above caused me instantly to be completely unrecognized with the computer. Is this Phil?
Is it?
Oh, dude. After updating the above Windows, it caused my Instalink to be completely unrecognized. I tried different USB points and USB-C on my computer with no luck. So this is the exact story that he told us. Check the device manager, and it seems the update is causing it to break the USB functionality. After uninstalling the Windows updates mentions, it works again. Everything's back to normal. So
he didn't know how to do that.
So there is a solution, okay?
Yeah. He doesn't know about that. Rolling back, huh?
So it
That's
does. It does
sound
like there are people having this issue with the Windows 11. The issue is related to 2 driver files being updated.
They've got pitchforks out.
Secure USB video. I don't know. I don't know if this is really that much of an issue. It only seems to be for a couple people.
But
here.
everybody was so pissed.
Yeah, everybody going nuts.
Even people who don't have one.
Help! I'm having this. So again, we could have just. Oh, here's another workround. Connect your camera to another PC or Mac. Open the settings tab on the Instalink.
Oh, right. He could just hook it up to the other fucking computer.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of the other 2 computers that he has, brother.
Oh, wow.
Phil.
Really, I don't know.
It can work with different computers.
These modern ones work. This last model has been completely bricked. It just will not work with Windows anymore. It turns blue and then turns right back off.
Interestingly,
and
issue
work.
only happens when
so
the
what's the solution?
Not in FPS
Roll
60
back the Windows update.
Mode. So he did literally read this same Reddit thread that I'm talking about right now. Like literally, he has not found a solution. Adding my input had the same problem.
Nope. He just needed it to sound like he knew what he was talking about. Oh, Phil.
Which undoes all the changes, which undoes all the updates, which undoes the whole point of me doing it.
Which undoes my fucking brain from my skull.
So this is what I mean about automatic Windows updates, okay?
Ew.
By the way, I just said my previous PC, I never did Windows updates for 10 years, correct? The reason being is because I always feared something like this. Well, guess what? You no longer, as a consumer, have the power to not do a Windows update. All you have the power to do is temporarily delay it. But eventually the update forces itself upon you. And then if you don't have it installed, it constantly reminds you to install it and then installs it again anyway without your permission.
Help! Do not redeem.
Yes, Microsoft actually thinks they have the right to take control of your hardware and install updates without your permission.
Oh.
The only way to fix this is to go completely offline. That way, there's
no
connection
not. I'm gonna,
to check for the update and bug you about
refresh this
it. So unless you want to have a computer that's completely offline forever, you are forced into automatically doing Windows updates. Okay.
Hey, pause real quick.
So here,
Lord Kane 666 says this is crazy. Someone has got to be a troll behind the scenes because if it was bricked, the camera wouldn't work at all. Does he even know what that means?
Correct.
Either they're regarded, or something, or someone is trolling him.
Well,
he doesn't have a brain to tell. I agree.
Yes, and absolutely, there's someone behind the scenes who is both kind of helping him with stuff, but also kind of like fucking with him a little bit too.
They're also kind of sav.
Yeah, and also kind of sav. But I don't know.
Maybe it's like someone like Jamal.
That wouldn't surprise me. That dude's lurking around in there somewhere still.
Deep covered Coomers,
Jade the deep covered troll.
Yep.
I will say
he can actually walk, guys. He can walk.
Whoa.
Very deep cover.
Jade just magically one day is like, Phil, I've been cured of my problems and I can walk around and I would like to be a mod now, please.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Phil.
Could I roll back the Windows update? Yes, I could. But that just recreates all the problems.
No, it doesn't. Did you have any problems
that's
before?
Working may break again.
No.
Okay.
Was it broken
and
before?
It's just going to keep prompting me to keep doing the Windows update over and over. And within probably about a month, it's going to force me to do it, meaning maybe I can use this webcam for one more month, and then this is going to be bricked again anyway.
No, it's not.
So how frustrating is this shit? Okay, really? It's what right does Microsoft have to destroy this camera?
Bill, actually, it's
now
the
here's the thing.
Instalink
may actually Insta360. The name of the company is Insta or Insta360. They may be aware that this issue just happened, and maybe they'll have to patch the software for this so that it will work with the new Windows update. And they very well may do that. But why should they have to? They didn't create the issue.
Because it didn't work the first time.
Microsoft did. So why does everyone have to suffer because a bunch of book-smart nerds at Microsoft
people need to fix their mistakes.
Update,
if I'm not mistaken, sometimes
and rolled
it takes
out mandatorily to everyone,
and
we
you
were
have
all forced
to learn.
get it, and now our hardware doesn't work.
Zero empathy.
How is this my problem as a consumer?
You're
it's
a fucking
not.
idiot, man.
It's a fucked up system. This is why not being tech savvy for the last 10 years has actually benefited me in my setup.
Hey, nuts. Maybe if you were tech savvy for the last 10 years, you would know what to do in this situation.
You could have plugged it into your other fucking weird Ice Cube computer.
Yeah.
Tried that.
Or you'd know how to uninstall an update.
Roll back.
By not doing Windows updates on my old PC, I never had an issue. Did you ever notice it was never, guys, sorry, my webcam doesn't work today. My capture device just isn't working today. We can't stream. Never. Not once did that happen.
Hey, we can't
because
use
the Windows updates, I didn't do them. So I said, fuck Microsoft.
Yep.
And it actually benefited me in my content for a decade.
And you bitched about
but now
it being
I'm like,
lemon for
I want to stay in line with all the tech stuff now. I want to do all the updates. I want to make sure I have all the stuff installed and working. But look what happens. Literally, this was the first one. The first major update that it says to do has bricked my piece of hardware that's important. The webcam is one of the most important things.
It was just
if I have a podcast, you have to be able to see me. So it's pretty messed up.
I'm okay.
So here's the thing. For now, no, I'm not going to roll back Windows. Okay? What I've done,
what about Netcode?
I ordered the new version of this camera that has the
Oh
tripod and the following along. It's called the Insta360 Link 2. I ordered it.
God.
Okay, it's not expensive. It's under $200. So
Oh,
it's
not
super expensive.
That's expensive, brother. If something goes over like $50 for me, I have guilt.
And
I have guilt. That's expensive.
tell me that you don't have money problems without telling you you don't have money problems. $200 is not expensive for this toy that I already have a working version of that actually does work. So I ordered another one.
Now I have two of them, and it makes it better. Iwamoto said Snoot only likes Beast Wars because it was made in Canada.
Correct.
PC, parentheses. Otherwise, he'd be a big fan of Cybertron Trilogy or animated, maybe even Master Force and Headmasters.
I like G1, and in Canada actually we called it Beasties, not Beast Wars, which is very weird.
It does say G1 trumps all though at the very end.
Correct. There you go. Okay, with that we can agree on. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you.
That will work because if this one works, that one's definitely going to work. Okay.
Plug it into a different computer.
It's supposed to be arriving today. Now, here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm going to let you know.
I'm now going to have
every single stop it's at.
Of the most updated webcams from this company.
In Canada too.
Okay. Now, as you guys have been saying,
you want
me to have a different setup. I'm done with the Phil's Day Off segment, so we can go back here.
That wasn't even Phil's Day Off.
You want me to have a different setup for when I'm doing the podcasting or when I'm here gaming. Because you have criticized me and said the side profile of my head and my arm sticking out. And
he's gonna do the dual cameras like Oompaville.
I love that. Like it's like he's trying to frame like audience like trolls trolling him as no, the audience wants me to do it this way, not that I'm constantly being mocked by Indrid Cold and Snood. For
and I know
his
my titties aren't that big.
Ridiculous posture and idiotic way that I do things. Okay, carry on.
Very unfortunate.
Arms disappearing. When I'm look, my hand is
up
gone.
with DoorDashians.
I'm getting heavy
FML
criticism.
void scream says Jay.
How dare you have disappearing hands?
Not how dare you.
Oh my God,
we don't like that.
So self-conscious.
It's and he's so sensitive, and it's so funny how he tries to phrase that as, "Oh, how dare you!" Like we're offended when we're just laughing at you. We're laughing at you because you look stupid and you're an idiot. You spent thousands of dollars.
I got on like Second Life recently because one of my old friends who still plays, she talked me into it, and there was this guy that shows up, and I'm pretty good at just like I don't give a single fuck, and so he starts picking on me and shit, calling me like fat and ugly.
Oh wow!
And it's pretty funny,
Good
and
friend.
I'm just sitting there, and he just keeps going. He's just picking on me. He's just fucking keeps going. Just sit there. Phil can't do that. His skin is so thin, man.
He can't be razzed.
So thin.
Indrid's very good at razzy. She'll but she can razz along with you too. She doesn't doesn't take it personal.
Back a little bit.
That's why we like her.
Fuck no. I'm very
That's
secure
very
in who I am. I
disturbing
don't
to see you
care
looking
if my
like
finger or my hand looks cut off.
And that's because you're a great person. And
Thank you. My God.
And because you wouldn't let your hand just be like disappearing on a setup because you know that you look stupid. Like,
and if I look stupid, I'm gonna laugh at it. First of all, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like, come on, man, you're old. And Val Robin says bye, 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 bye.
And bye.
Bye now.
Tech Talk and Lunar Guardian says that Tech Talk with DSP is the hot new product.
Razzie Strider, you're dumb. Got him.
Thank you.
Yep.
Is playing Call of Duty. Okay.
I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm saying
because of that.
Stop being such a fucking pussy.
An idea.
I know
not
I'm.
epiphany,
I know
but
I'm
an
cooler,
idea.
Okay?
I'm going to float over Seattle like Godzilla.
Thicker skin.
Why? How do you manage to do that every single time?
What is that animation behind him? What is that? Hold on.
Oh, it does look like the back of someone's yoga pants a little bit, right?
I thought it was like one of those like Hindus whatever statues with like the elephant gods.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
It's Ryu. It's Ryu walking down the street. It's Ryu. See, here's his arms, and there's his gi, his karate gi.
It's really weird without context.
I agree.
I'm going to think about doing a 2-camera setup.
It still looked weird.
Idiotic.
There's no point.
Please do not offer him my
Okay, so how will it work?
Good joke.
Oh god. Ryu from the streets.
Hold on.
Hello?
Still adjusting my windows here because again, the windows
also,
update,
I
all
don't
the windows
need
are the wrong
compliments.
sizes.
I've got myself, okay? I'm the main character. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
How will it work?
Thank you.
Well, this is going to be the same. No matter what, the camera here will always be
Why do we
facing
need
me
another
like
one?
this. And I'm now flush to the wall. So this is
scenes?
actually the best perspective you can possibly even get of me right
No,
now.
reorganize the room, man.
You know, straight up. And
People in glass
this will
houses
be
are
fine.
good.
This will not change. Okay?
You know what?
But
Okay.
what I'm going to
No.
do is I'm going to
not
try to
flush
put a
against the wall.
webcam. I don't know how this is going to work.
Oh, yeah,
Behind
you're
my
still at
TV.
0.
Okay? So I'm going to have a tripod set up behind my TV, and the webcam is going to
This is
poke
why I
up
didn't
behind
want you
the
helping
TV,
me move my
pointing
furniture
straight
around.
face on at
I'm not
me
going to do that to
As
as
you.
be
I'm
all
sitting
fucked
here
up.
gaming.
Well, no, and then
Okay?
I'd be the worst
However,
person
there
ever
are some
for
potential
doing
problems that
this.
are going to happen with this 2-camera setup. Okay?
It's
Problem
dumb, it
number
makes no
1.
sense.
This camera right now is
I'm
arguably 1, 2, maybe 3 feet away from me.
Are
Okay?
you doing-
maybe
No.
give or take a tiny bit more, but it's around
Nah.
3 feet away from me.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
From me to my TV is about
Mhm.
6 feet.
What? Oh, whoa!
Okay? So it's double the
If you
distance.
go into
Is the camera good enough
configured camera
to
in
be able
OBS,
to
you
actually
can have it
focus
zoom.
in on me from across the room?
Revolutionary.
The cameras can't actually zoom in further than 6 feet. Actually, it's a real.
Oh my god.
You know all those fucking Planet Earth documentaries and stuff. Those are really tough to film because they got to get right up close to the bug, and it's very it scares them all away and stuff. It makes it really hard to film that kind of thing.
Einstein said that like initially too. You know.
Yeah.
His theories.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. 6 feet is the furthest amount that you can be, far away you can be from something.
Beyond that?
Yeah. I hate that.
I don't know.
And make it look good?
Fuck you,
or is it
Einstein.
going to end up being
book smart,
fuzzy
nerd.
as hell?
Yeah. Why
And the
is it so
webcam is
far?
completely just negated. Who cares that I have the second webcam?
Hey,
I
test
look
it
like
out.
Peach
Maybe
Fuzz
do
on.
that.
Okay? That's question number 1. Now, the cameras are great quality. Maybe it won't be an issue. Maybe it'll be able to focus
Maybe
on
you'll
me
be able to
fine.
see my
And this is
entire
just a
move.
moot point. Okay?
Moot
Moot-
point.
a
But
moot
I am a
point.
little bit
Moot
more worried
point.
about issue number 2.
Synchronicity.
Okay?
Yeah, but
The reason that I look good right now on camera, arguably, I mean, I know I'm an ugly dude.
You are.
See, and this is where Rolling with the Punches Phil is at his worst, is when he tries to do like the semi-self-deprecative humor, except you know
He's
that
not
he
funny.
really, really, really doesn't think this way at all.
No.
No.
He thinks he's so much better. I don't think much of myself. It works for me, but for him, it's a lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's gross. Okay.
That
You actually
I
have
look
to
good
think
right
that you're
now on
dumb.
camera. Arguably,
ugly.
I mean, I know I'm an ugly dude, you know, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
fat
are.
and I'm hairy and I have man boobs and all this crap that everyone is
Oh!
saying for, right?
Okay.
But outside
Guys.
of all of that, the reason that I look good on camera is because of the lighting. I have
No.
this light box that I
No.
bought that is sitting directly behind
You bought a key
Camera.
light.
Yeah, that I
so
keep
your
I'm getting
fucking
even
1%
light
brightness
on me right now so that I look good on camera.
Again.
Okay, to give you an example here, if I turn it off,
Is he going to do the flashbang?
Do the
Much
flashbang.
better.
Flashbang.
Dude, I can't even see the moves now. This is so much
No.
better. I love
I can't even
this.
see the patchy beard or the witch's mole.
Which is
wart.
more. You know what? Let's just turn the rest of the lights off too. Now that
Yeah.
while we're at it.
Fuck it.
look like. Don't look as good, do I? Not really.
Don't look as
And
good, do I?
The RGBs definitely stand out without the light as well.
You're
you
still
noticed that, right?
ugly, man.
So this is me with no lighting right now, okay?
I don't. It doesn't. It's fine.
Now here's the thing. If this camera is across the room and it's capturing me looking like this,
No.
I might not look so good. I'm not going to have a
I'm in
light
hell.
on me like I do right now to make
Right
me
now.
look
What?
good and saturated properly. I'm not going to have the exposure because
This
there's
is
no
one reason I
light
do black
going
and white
across
camera,
the
by the
room.
way. No
The other
color
thing
balance
is,
bullshit.
there's no way for me
Just turn
to
on
have
the
a
ring
light
light.
going across the room because if I
That's
have
a
light
lie.
there, it's
That's
going to
a
blind
lie.
me when I'm playing the
You got a growing light in your fucking office. You're fine.
The light is going to blind me while he is sitting directly in front of a key light.
Mm-hmm. And it's not even set on like soft yellow light. It's like white.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what you're so worried about. Open the window, you fucking... Light can't go across the room, right? Takes too long.
Flashlight. Yeah, it takes too long.
Video games. I can't have a light.
And he's got a ceiling light, too. He's got so many lights.
Yes! You paid for someone to put that in, Phil. Come on.
All of the lights. Remember that?
Lights pointing in my face while I'm playing games. You see what I'm saying? Like, it would actually hinder me. I wouldn't be able to play blind. Right now, I can stare at this camera because I'm just staring at a camera and talking to you. It's not a big deal.
You can
my
put
eyes
it in your
adjust
mouth
to the
for a
light.
while. See if
but if I'm playing a game and I'm playing it, and then there's another light, I don't think that's going to work. The only light that I'm thinking of that I could put over there, too, I have the old ring light that I was using for like a year and a half here.
Fucking God. But I threw it out already.
So I could put the ring light there, maybe put the webcam in the middle of the ring light. But then that means I have to plug the ring light into the gaming PC via USB. That means every day when I go to game, I have to turn on the ring light manually because it doesn't have a remote. So I have to go over there and push the button to turn it on.
Okay, so I have to take 2 steps and push a button.
You could do it in one fell swoop, motherfucker.
Or just leave it on. You leave every fucking thing else on.
Yeah, don't pretend.
I can't control it from my Steam Deck. Like, I could control this light right here from my Steam Deck easily, but I can't do that on the other light. I'd have to go over there and manually do it. So you see what I'm saying? Like, this would be a big endeavor to get it to work. If it could work easily, I could plug it in. All right, it works immediately. It looks good. The focus is fine. The definition is fine. The background removal tool looks good.
Moves look fine.
Okay, just like it does like right now.
Brain looks
It could look just like this, but the lighting will be slightly off, big deal, and it'll be perfect. Or I could turn it on, and it's fuzzy as shit, and I'm all discolored because there's no lighting, and it looks awful, and it's not focused, and we're all pissy.
We're pissy. We're laughing. We're having a great time.
So we're going to find out. Now, here's the other thing. Okay? I'm going to have 2 webcams. One is the one I'm using right now, the Link 2C. This one does not have the arm that allows the camera to move around and automatically focus properly.
He said this 3 times.
Okay? I'm getting the one that has it. So should I just leave the stationary webcam here?
Make a decision for yourself.
And just say, fuck it, autofocus will never work. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, that's not true.
Or should I use the new webcam here and enable autofocus and hopefully it works better with the moving arm?
How about
and then put the stationary camera over there behind the TV and see how it works stationary? Or do you think that the moving arm and the possible better autofocus would work better behind the TV?
I can't remember
and it should be implemented back there, and I should leave the stationary camera here.
Dude, so instead of this like dumbass like side view posture that he's gonna have, he's gonna have like a super zoomed out looking straight down the barrel of the gun posture. It's gonna be so weird because like he's never had something from that angle. Right?
Yeah.
Never. It's going to be like the weirdest, fucking different angle the first time ever. It's going to look so weird, and he's going to spend another 2 streams trying to figure it out.
He's not going to like it, and
or should I roll back the Windows update so then I can actually use
the
old webcam?
Well, it's too late because you already bought the other camera, numbnuts.
Yeah, maybe you should have thought about that. Maybe grow a brain.
Or should I roll back the Windows update so then I can actually use the old webcam, although maybe only for a month because they're going to force the update back on me anyway. So then I could have this one here and have the old quality, but then have the new camera over there with the optimized quality with the moving arm and the autofocus, and then we see how it all works.
Well, you don't use either of those things anyway, so that's okay.
No. And then should I use it with or without the ring light? Because the ring light may work right away and make it look better over there, but maybe it just won't work at all. It's going to be a big fucking asshole.
Ooh, misophonia.
Oh, brother.
That was bad.
That's not funny. That's
misophonia and it's pure rage. Okay.
Fucking camera and the little like. I'm gonna clip this one. This is gonna be a good clip.
It's like fucking David Bowie with that Asian thing. He's so proud of himself.
Isn't modern technology great?
It is.
I really love since I've upgraded. It's been a really nice, relaxing relief since I upgraded to modern tech.
Say release. Say it.
Nothing but enjoyment and calmness here on the.
Not funny. You're not funny.
What was that second word he just said?
Calmness.
Oh, calmness. I heard calmness.
Modern tech.
Nope.
Nothing but enjoyment and calmness.
Calmness.
on the Level 1 podcast.
So we're conning. It's like that one dog that's just a piece of shit that, you know, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Hanna-Barbera piece of shit. Ack.
Someone's going to clip that part with a
What if
Looney
you
Tunes
choke on your
explosion.
fucking nuts,
They should,
dude?
because if I
Shut
had
the
TNT,
fuck
I would have
up.
detonated it in this office earlier. This is ridiculous. It's supposed to be my day off,
I wish
guys. You
you
understand
would.
something. Instead,
No.
I spent, listen to this, over 2 hours last night in this office. Because first, I was doing the stuff that was
I
easy.
think I spent
I was
3
doing the new
fucking with my
emotes.
shit.
I was uploading the video files for Assassin's Creed 2.
This shit
I was getting the
doesn't take
headphones
that
set up
long.
with Dolby
Shouldn't.
Digital. All that went smooth. And then the moment the
Uploading an
webcam stopped
emote
working,
It's 3 clicks.
I sat in here troubleshooting for an hour. I tried
Google.
multiple USB cables, multiple ports, multiple
That's not-
programs,
oh my
everything.
God.
Searched the internet for information. At that
No,
point,
you
no
didn't.
one had posted up about it yet. So no one had known that this
Because
was a
they
known
pay
issue
stuff.
with this webcam just being bricked by the Windows update.
Not brick.
So here I am ripping my hair out. Then I said, well, I give up. I
I'm
need a
ripping
webcam
piss.
for tomorrow or I can't work. So then I had to get this camera out of its packaging, had to
So-
hook it up. Of course, like I
Oh
said,
no!
it
I
had-
had to open a box. I had to plug in a cable. I had to click on a button. Oh man!
Whoa.
And my
He
wife
had to
is
use his
downstairs.
fingers.
She's starving, obviously.
And I don't give a fuck.
And
but
I
I
don't
have
give
to
a
pretend
fuck,
I do.
actually.
No,
right,
no
honey, I
moving
care. No, hold
parts. So
on.
I had to manually move the tripod, the lighting,
Oh, your poor
adjust,
fucking
adjust,
fingers,
adjust.
man.
You see how dead center I am? That was me doing it for half an hour.
This is
You
That was
are
me
an
literally
idiot.
sitting here for 30 minutes,
OCD
moving the
tendencies
fucking
at
camera,
least.
little nuanced things. It doesn't adjust up and down. See, this one goes up
We
and
can't
down.
tell.
This doesn't do
I
that.
bet it
so I had
does,
to
man.
angle the base, which has a hinge. I had to angle
That
this
means
thing
it
into
goes
the
up and
base oh
down.
so perfectly to get it to be perfectly aligned with me so that it looks good.
It doesn't look good.
This was a major
doesn't.
pain in
You
my
look
fucking
bad.
ass.
Yeah, you're so
Because
stupid.
Windows is stupid as fuck, and Microsoft are a
Nah,
bunch
man.
of fucking book smart nerds who don't care. Let's just
Call 'em a
roll out
retard.
updates. Did we test the updates? Of
Roll
course we
out.
didn't test the updates. Who tests anything in 2025?
soy boy.
We just load or upload the
Oh,
updates, force you to use it, and the end users are our beta testers. That's how it
No.
works on YouTube. That's how it works in video games, and that's how it works with Windows.
Wait, why was
Moron.
Fuck
Meerkat
the
felted?
consumer,
Because
right?
he works for
Just fuck them.
Microsoft.
Right in the
Oh yeah,
asshole.
get belted.
He's a CEO, right?
Yeah, he's the CEO. Get fucked. Well, that's why.
I know. So
this
people are
is why
saying
he
use
did it to
Linux.
Phil.
You know, if
Ugh.
Linux worked well
No.
with everything, I would. But you
It
know that
does.
half tech doesn't work with it. I guarantee you this doesn't work
Half
with Linux.
tech doesn't
How much
work
do you
with
want to bet?
Isn't there
This
a
does
Steam
not work
OS
with Linux.
coming out for
It probably
Linux
only
soon?
works
I
with
have no
Windows.
clue.
Decepticon told me that.
Okay, well, that if he said
He
that,
is
it's
a
definitely
liar.
true. It's definitely true.
But not about Steam. He's a fucking Steam cuck boy.
Yes, I'm an
So-
old man and I need reading glasses. I'm serious. I can't.
You need glasses for real. You're so self-conscious, dude.
Yeah, like he has to get ahead of everything so that he can't be criticized about anything. Like, nobody cares you put on glasses. Dumb fuck.
No.
Eat shit up
And-
close.
Except
What's
when you
so
do
bad
this.
about being made fun of? It's funny. You look old. Phil.
Jade says at DSP Gaming, "Hey, bub."
Hey, bub. What's up,
Doesn't
bub?
say on the back. That's
Philip?
their
Yeah, I'm
their
gonna make fun of you
address.
now.
Or- Why?
Hi, your eyes are bad. Lol. Something you can't control. Ha ha ha.
Eh,
Actually, it doesn't say. It does not say on the box.
Yeah,
what are you
right.
looking for?
I don't know. Je ne sais pas.
Yeah.
Hello? If he hates Windows, why doesn't he buy a
It
Mac?
literally doesn't
'Cause
say on the
Macs
box.
are
Maybe-
fucking
maybe in
bullshit.
the-
I'm sorry.
I would love to see him try to figure out how to use a Mac. I can't use a fucking Mac. I don't know I don't know what's
No.
going on
My
Mac, dude.
brother is like diehard Mac boy, and I
Uh,
don't know, man. I don't know.
Cringe. I'm gonna say cringe. You tell him I said
Yeah.
that. Okay.
That's my brother,
Documentation,
man.
but I'm pretty sure I threw it out.
Little hipster boy.
I'd have to look it up. But I guarantee you it doesn't work with Linux. Sadly, everything is plug and play with Windows. And then if you use the proprietary software, you get
Stop
more
saying
features out
proprietary.
of it.
You get
right?
seeing the reflections.
Most
in
of
his
this stuff
glasses is
works
very
with
funny.
Mac too, whatever the
It's
Mac
pretty good.
iOS. Most of it works with
looks even more
iOS as
nerdy.
well.
Use both?
But
do that.
Linux is like so limited. Right? When it
Limited.
comes exactly there you go.
Uh-huh.
Oddie Normal says the camera will work, but the software will not.
Oh no.
Ugh.
The
So,
camera would work as a basic
what-
camera.
what's the
But
problem?
just so you know,
And
it
that's
doesn't even
wrong,
do
by
60
the
frames
way. I
without
don't
the
use
software.
Linux, but I know that
You need the
it's not
software
just like
to
no, you
enable
can't use
60
anything.
Can't
frame
be.
unlocked mode.
Can't be right.
So there you go. Very limited use.
Why are you taking his word as fact, especially if you know people fuck with you on
Listen,
purpose?
I'm not hating on Linux at all. I am totally for an open operating system that, you know, doesn't have this forced stuff down your throat. Don't you think it's ludicrous that Microsoft forces updates on the public?
Yeah, I didn't consent.
Who do you think you are to tell me that I have to update? I should have. I'm the
You're
consumer.
using
I should
their
be able to
product.
choose what I do with my own hardware and software.
You agreed.
Right? It's absolutely.
So Ford just did like a recall on our cars because the brakes don't work. Who are you to tell me that I should turn in my car, stupid?
The drive belt's broken. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm driving here.
Doesn't affect me. I'm driving here. Hey.
It's ridiculous. So I am all for Linux, just I know that sadly half the stuff wouldn't work.
You're not all for. Shut the fuck up, man.
It seems like you're kind of like fence-sitting it.
Well, it just seems like he just believes everything that anybody says him.
Anyway.
Says to him. That's
so that's my rant and story for today. I knew this would be the vast majority of the podcast today.
You chose to break the law. He says.
Luckily, I got the camera working. By the way, question. Okay, honest question. Right now, I'm looking at the camera. Does it look like I'm looking straight at you guys or not?
What?
I wish you weren't.
Why do you need to ask that? What are you talking about?
Do you have a voodoo doll? What is this?
Does it look like I'm looking at you when I look at the camera? Yes.
I do. I think he's got like severe OCD tendencies. At least.
I think he's got late onset Down syndrome, man.
Yeah.
He just kind of grew into Down syndrome as he got older.
Right?
At you, does it look like I'm looking slightly off?
I don't know.
Okay. Please let me know right now in chat. Does it look like I'm looking straight at the camera, or does it look like I'm looking slightly off right now? Please answer, because this is going to help me. Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You can see your preview in OBS, my dude.
He moved his laptop or something because he's looking at the chat over here when he used to look at it over here.
Is he trying to throw us off from calling him out for looking into data?
Maybe that's what I'd be doing, just switching where all the data could be at any given time, right?
But then you'd have to switch where the actual data is, and he just moved the laptop. So felt it again, piggy. Nice try.
Noah Bruels? No Abruels? No
Abruels. Where
Bruels. I'm right here in the chat. I'm trying to figure out what this joke name is.
Abruels, probably.
Noah Abruels. Phil, genuinely, have you ever been diagnosed with autism? I work with autistic people, and you heavily remind me of them.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Cruising for a
perfectly
band.
straight.
Okay. Well, you look gay, but yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because here's why: the camera is built weird.
Tanks.
So,
oh my god,
the camera.
Because he thinks that because the lens is offset, that it's not gonna like pick up where he's looking at it, even though he should be looking directly into the camera.
Yep, the lens itself.
Dude, how can you be so stupid and have so like?
It's really amazing.
I don't even know. Sorry, go on.
Luckiest motherfucker ever.
Genuinely,
He should be dead.
I mean, he's lucky he's not dead at this point.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like, what is this cognitive impairment? Like, what would you even call this? Like, just the inability to make connections between things in the world.
Got to be parts missing from his brain.
There's definitely something missing up there.
The camera itself is
fetal
on the
alcohol
left.
syndrome, folks.
That touch sensor is on the right, and there is a green dot light in the middle.
Seriously,
and that's
we need
meant
someone
to be
to
what
study
you
his
focus
brain
on when you
after
talk to
he
the
dies.
camera, like you look at the green dot.
No,
so I'm looking dead at the green dot.
No, that's an indicator
talking.
light.
I hope it looks like I'm talking to you. That's the goal. If not, I have to look slightly to the left of the green dot, where that's where the real camera is. But that's so hard to think about it. I'm looking over here. You look. First thing you see is the green dot. And
you know what? My chat over on Twitch gets pissed at me when I'm not looking into the camera while I'm reading their chats. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they fucking riot.
Well, you know why that is, right?
No.
That's just you've been invaded by Coomers in your chat there, and they're just trying to. They're looking for eye contact while you read to them, so it's like they can get to sleep more easily, I guess. Again, what he's describing here is the dumbest thing imaginable. I think from the age of maybe 5 or 6, like, when your family goes to get family portraits taken and stuff, right?
It's Sears.
The photographer is like, okay, look right here.
Right here.
Right here,
baby.
Right here into the camera. Maybe here. Beep, 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 beep.
Look at the green dot.
Look at the green dot.
So that I'm always going to be looking at that first.
Okay.
So hopefully it
looks
also,
what's that bird? Like that Australian bird that gets attracted by shiny thing. A magpie. Is he a magpie? Because I can't not be distracted by the lights, even this tiny little indicator light. I have to look at that, guys. I can't look at anything else.
I'm looking straight. Okay. Okay.
Google bird.
So this really sucks. Like, what really stinks about all this is I hope they fix this. This is a great webcam. This webcam, again, it's around $200 webcam. It's the outdated model, but it's around a $200 cam. It's amazing. It's super good. Why should I now have a dead webcam that I can't use?
It's not dead. You're using it. You're using it.
I hope that they'll either patch this or Windows updates and fixes it, because that's messed up that this doesn't work anymore. Seriously.
No, just throw it out, actually.
She didn't try it on a different computer.
Okay.
Give it to your wife.
What's up, Jade? How are you doing?
What's up, Jade?
She won't use it.
All right, so guys, that was no lie. That was about an hour rant. Thank you for allowing me to get the hour rant off my chest. I'm going to do a couple of shout-outs, and then hopefully we can get back to normal. I'll talk a little bit about how we're doing with the goals and how we're doing with DSP Tries It and all of that.
Time to beg.
And then the schedule and stuff like that. We're going to get back to calmness and normalcy. All right? But here's the update. The update is I am using a new webcam. Hopefully it looks sharp and good. Okay? Sadly, the autofocus doesn't work on this webcam, and I just don't know why. So I have to use manual focus. So that means I can't do something like this and have it focus anymore like I used to, which really sucks, because it used to be awesome to be able to hold stuff up to the camera, and now I can't do it anymore. It really stinks. Okay, that is
I won't be able to see
but I have the newer version of this camera coming. That's the version that has the arm that moves and everything. And I'm going to mess around with both, and I'm going to try to set one camera up behind the TV and one camera here.
You're from the future, and his COD setup is a disaster.
One for podcasting and talking with you guys, and another for gaming.
Ooh.
And it should change perspectives and change angles like a real studio. How crazy is that? That I'm going to have a two-camera setup. I'll be able to switch to that camera, and you'll be able to see me from a side perspective that you've never seen before.
It's not going to be a side perspective, you moron. It's supposed to be that's what you're trying to avoid. It's going to be the head-on perspective that you're trying to give us right now, Philip.
Here's my question. Why do I want that or need it?
That's a great question. I
don't
want
get
that
it.
Or need it.
I don't care at all. I've seen the front of you so many times.
I'm sorry.
Look at
his face.
That you've never seen before.
God, he's so...
Look at the date.
Oh my God.
Okay, John, I'm ready.
No, not there. It hurts.
No, not my eyes, John.
No, not my eyes. I meant my butt.
You're going to see. You're going to see
fully
the real range of what I can do as a
Okay.
content creator.
Is
It's
he
going to
finally
be
gonna give
ultra
us his
professional
push-ups?
in here from now on. You understand?
Very.
Thanks, Deed Pimp says, for large corps like Microsoft, don't blame the coders, blame the managers and the leaders. Oh, listen to me. I don't blame the coders. I 100% always know it's a management decision. Here's the truth. I say this about game developers as well, because everyone always craps on game developers.
That's not Snood. Fuck off.
Do you really think that a game developer who's making a game wants to make a bad game? Do you think there's a single person out there who says, I want to go to work, I want to punch the clock, I want to sit down at my desk, and I want to code crap today?
Some people
I just want to make the worst possible product for the consumer, pump it out unfinished, and run my way to the bank laughing at the unfinished product.
That's literally word for word what
you said. And it's the same for the people who are the actual coders at Microsoft and all of them. They are just doing their jobs. They're doing what they're told.
Like it, man.
Ultimately, who is responsible for rolling out software updates, unfinished games, and the like? The management. The fucking managers who sit there and say, we got to rush it. We got to make money. We got to get the deadline. We got to do this. Because they are all based off of delivery dates and performance. So if they get it out on time, delivery date, performance rise, everything's good. Oh, wow. Now they get their bonuses. Now they get extra money. Now they can buy their third yacht for the year because they fucking got the update out on time.
If Phil can't focus, maybe he should be sent to a concentration camp. Now that's funny.
I approve. I get that. Yeah, that's a smart idea. That's a good idea.
Good.
Send them on the trains.
Yep.
Because the update bricks people's hardware.
All right, boys.
Which they would know if they gave it ample time to test it, but they didn't test it because they needed it out for their deadline so they can make their bonus and their performance review. You see?
You see?
It's 100%. Danks Need Pimp is correct, and I will apologize wholeheartedly right now to everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Please forgive me. I apologize.
Ew.
Because when I get angry about stuff like this, I do tend to overgeneralize and misspeak. It is not the coder's fault that the update doesn't work. It is the manager's fault that the update goes out and screws everything up. 1,000,000%. I apologize to everyone over there. I shouldn't have said it like that. And now that Danks Need Pimp has kind of called me out for it, I appreciate that because he's right. I tend to get over emotional about this stuff, and then I say things, and then people are like, wow, Phil's a jerk. You see what he said?
Yes.
You're right. Thank you for calling me out and allowing me to correct myself before the show ended.
Phil
it is not the coder's fault.
Pissing me to fuck off.
It is these money-grubbing,
the fuck
greedy,
off.
performance
just send it to me.
chasing managers who get the fucking bonuses to begin with, and they're the ones
why don't
who
you go
want
find them and
to roll
stalk
the
them and
products
fucking
out
harass
to make
them?
the
That'd be
extra
fun.
money, and they're the ones that fuck over the consumers. Okay?
What? It's not a plot.
There you go.
man.
Yes, he
It's a
debunked
job.
me. Thanks, Need Pimp has debunked me today on the Level 1
CC
podcast, and well-deserved. A well-deserved debunking. Thank you for correcting the king.
Well deserved to fuck.
Thank you for correcting the king.
Thank you for patting me on the ass, buddy.
Aren't the managers street smart? No. Are you kidding me?
Fuck off, man.
The managers are the worst. The managers are not book smart, and they're not street smart.
Oh
They're literally just there to get performance.
Delusion.
That's it. They don't even
What?
care if the product
What?
fucking works. They don't.
They don't.
They just want it out so they get there. Oh, look, it was out on the right date. I get my performance review and I
It's
get my
like
bonus.
they're-
That's it.
They're like evil villains.
That's it.
Yeah.
They don't, I know.
And
but
the thing
I
is
used to
that
work
this
at
is
these
all
companies.
cope on his part because he hates
Yeah.
not being in charge, right?
Mhm.
If he was the manager, he would be blaming the coders and
yeah.
everybody else, right?
Yeah.
It's literally just cope. Unbelievable.
Yep.
They
You're
don't give a
right.
fuck. Absolutely
Neither do you.
ridiculous. Anyway, all right. So now I've bitched enough. Good news is
I
new
agree.
cameras en route.
His
It'll be here
view
by the end of today.
Business people
Maybe
is all
tomorrow
based
we'll
on
be able to
1980s
test a
movies.
two-camera
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
system.
correct.
That would be
It's
pretty
based
cool.
on the
wouldn't it,
Hudsucker
tomorrow for
Proxy.
the,
Put that
what are we
coffee
playing tomorrow?
down.
Dark Souls?
Coffee is for streamers.
We're doing Dark Souls tomorrow,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
I
gonna
think
need
so.
you to come in.
So
to
that would be
work
pretty
on
cool if tomorrow,
Saturday.
Okay.
You send me that TPS report.
for the Dark Souls stream, I have a 2-camera setup. And we get to
Accounting.
swap between
Just
the
a moment.
cameras. Yeah, Dark Souls tomorrow and Marvel. Oh shit, we're playing Marvel Rivals tomorrow night.
Marvel Rivals.
So we got to talk about that schedule. We'll talk
Talk
about the
about
schedule in a
what?
moment.
Talk about
already
my
scheduled.
wife,
Do.
please.
Please.
I have a few shout outs to do here. Let's do some shout outs.
ABC, always be coping.
So we start off today with a $1.30 tip
Okay, where's the rest of it?
from Toxic Toilet Juice. Why am I salty?
Toilet?
Why am I salty?
Why am I salty?
But do you want to know why? Because
Why
listen,
am I salty?
as you know, I don't get a lot of time off. You guys know that.
Brother.
I'm always
You
working.
do get
correct?
off though, I'm sure.
And it's important to me to have time with my wife.
I just want to remind you all that he's in charge of the schedule.
Yeah, he makes every decision when it comes to that, and there is no, literally no outside forces impacting this whatsoever.
He's about to say his time with his wife is precious, by the way.
It's precious. It's
I
precious.
heard half of the word precious.
And yesterday, I intended to come into this
Go
office
back.
and spend maybe 30 to 45 minutes away from. Why am I salty? But do you want to know why? Because
Why
listen,
am I toxic?
as you know, I don't
Why
get
am
a
I
lot of
toxic?
time off.
Dogs.
You guys know that. I'm always working, correct?
And
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 it's important to me to have time with my wife. The time that I have is precious. And yesterday, I intended to come into this office and spend maybe 30 to 45 minutes away from her,
Yeah, right.
so that
yeah,
I could
right.
get the stream working for today, and then we would continue on our
Well, he
merry
said
way
that.
with no issues.
I
And
intended to
instead,
spend
I
time
lost
away
over
from
2
her.
hours of time with my wife yesterday, which isn't
It's your
fair to
fault.
her or
It's
me.
your fucking fault, man. You're
And
stupid.
whose fault is it? The management
Yours?
of Microsoft. 100%. It's their fault.
Nope, it's your fault.
You know,
yeah,
if
that's
I
why
had
my wife doesn't
known
love me.
that rolling
Yep.
back the Windows update would have fixed it, I would have, but no one knew that yet. Actually, people weren't even
No.
figuring this out until overnight.
Actually, Philip, I looked at the Reddit post, and all of those comments were 4 days old. So yes, they could have. Yes, you could have. Absolutely.
Ooh.
So
Okay, debunked.
debunked.
Actually, is that
I saw
rebunked?
people found posts on the internet, started
unbunked.
posting on
Unbunked.
Reddit about it. That this webcam's been bricked by the Windows update.
Nope,
If you
No,
roll
they
it
didn't
it
back.
say
did,
that,
Did
so-
not say that
You
actually.
know, it's
You
it's
can't
just so
paraphrase,
ridiculous.
man. Stop. It's fucking gross.
Okay,
no.
so thank you for that. I got a
Thank you.
dollar
I
tip
just- I fucking refuse to imitate a snort.
Well, more fool you.
from the Filtered Troll saying the camera's on. It's been on the whole time. Yes.
That-
That's
what's
a
that
pretty old
mean?
meme at this point.
Oh,
exactly,
what's it
Matt
about?
Bear.
Oh,
You
when
can
was that?
talk to your fucking partner
2016?
whenever.
So
Yeah.
we're
You
almost
work at home.
9 years now. Holy shit. Can you believe it's been 9 years?
Yeah, I can.
9 years.
But let's keep bringing
9
it up every
years.
day like it was yesterday, because that really makes some people look better,
Yeah, you
apparently.
fucking jerked
I
off
can't
on
imagine
stream.
who I'm
Yeah.
referencing, though. Hold on. I received a
When
very
you pleasured
generous
yourself so
Fuck.
shit came out.
$50
The white crap came out.
tip this
So
morning.
the white crap came
Oh.
out.
It's
of your
anonymous.
Gross
There
thing.
is no name and no message. It's just
Okay.
a $50
okay. We got a
anonymous
tip, too.
here.
I
Okay.
want nothing more than DSP to be Thanos, that's the correct pronunciation, snapped out of existence. He just 180'd on all of his rants about coders not being street smart. That was weird. F this guy.
Yeah, for real.
I find no problems with that.
No, it sounds about right to me.
I agree.
So thank you, whoever that is. I really appreciate you. $50.
Bagnos. Yeah, I said.
That'll definitely help with the $50 troll chargeback I received on my day off. That's another thing.
Is stupid.
Is that, I had my day off and
you're
here
lying.
I am relaxing, and then I had to spend 2 hours in this office, doing this tech nonsense and fighting with it and everything, which is very frustrating. And then I receive a $50 chargeback as well. And I'm like,
you're lying.
Oh. So now I have to decide, do I want to fight the chargeback or not?
You're lying.
Is it really worth it?
It's $50. You are living hand to mouth.
Show all this information.
You say
about
you always win them. Why wouldn't you do it?
Why wouldn't you?
With the tip, and has that person tipped before? And the answer is yes. This person has tipped a ton before. So basically, it completely undermines their chargeback attempt because it shows that they have ongoing history.
What? I don't care.
Supporting the streams. And the fact that they now think that they're going to charge back a big tip that they did just shows that they're trying to test the waters of how to break the law and commit fraud. So here's the deal. What I could do, and it would take some time, is I could spend time researching and showing the history of every time this person contributed to me. Okay.
And yet, for some reason, I won't do that.
Here's the
it's not worth $50
this is not someone who really had like fraud or anything committed, because that's what they're trying to say. Oh, it's fraud, right?
It's fraud.
No, you didn't have any fraud committed. Man. Here's all of the support they'd given. Here's every message that I read out on stream, and I could show and corroborate all of that. And here's what would happen. PayPal would contact the credit card company, and the credit card company would launch an actual investigation into the consumer. And if it's shown that this is fraud, they'll actually go to jail. They won't. Like, they'll actually say, you committed fraud. Now
you committed fraud.
Because you filed a false.
Some funny names here. My mom wife turned into a horse.
Okay, that's good. 20-foot pancake?
I think that's a boobs joke, right?
I think it has to be like Triple P's titties.
Oh, yes. Ram Ranch Reel, that's good.
No, pancake. It's the falling pancakes.
Oh, maybe. Right. Yeah, the coins.
Yeah.
And then also there's 25 push-ups of camera, false.
That's good.
False claim against your credit card company.
Fabas in Colorado.
And they could potentially see jail time. Yeah. But they think it's a joke. These fucking people
we saw that earlier today.
Chargeback fraud.
Two bad things on December
14, 2012. And they don't understand that they could actually go to federal prison for committing fraud if I can prove that they're lying.
Sorry, are there federal prisons? What's a federal? I thought
it's like Azkaban. Okay, the Dementors live there. Yeah,
I didn't realize. I thought like state prisons. I didn't know that they made a distinction between federal and state prisons.
They do. It depends on like the security. There's worse prisons. Yeah, like the jail I was in was like little piddly piss baby jail.
That was like a county jail, wasn't it?
Yep, that's right.
I'm going to think about if I should actually go ahead and bother with this or not.
Federal pound you in the ass jail.
Not only do you have to do all the initial information, then they come back, they ask more questions, and you have to. Oh, I'm a streamer. And here's how it works. And here's the messages I say. It's a pain in the ass. But if this guy goes to jail, it might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually might be worth it to send a troll to jail.
So
maybe I'll do it.
Yeah, go for it then.
Themselves
the case where people are doing copyright abuse,
that sort of thing, they might go to jail, probably.
Imagine thinking that someone's going to go to jail for $50.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's really fucking stupid.
Idiotic.
You must be really important, dude. Who are you?
You dared take $50 from Darkside Phil?
Whoa!
Off with his head.
Go off with his head.
And that's against the law.
That
would be like court cases. This is a case where all I really have to do is send enough information to PayPal, and a person might actually go to jail for committing a crime against me. So maybe I'll do it. I'll have to think about it. Or if that person's smart, they would immediately reverse their fucking false claim right now.
It could be true, but I really doubt it. Don't go doing that, okay? Don't send him money.
But they have to see how smart they are, right? The truth is, if you're already trying to commit federal fraud to save a few bucks on a fucking tip that you threw against someone, you're probably not too smart anyway, right?
If they're tipping you, they're not too smart, right?
That's exactly correct. BattleDuck says, at the very least, they're going to get blacklisted. Exactly. PayPal will block them.
Okay.
Their credit card,
Philip?
Their actual credit card will block them and or ban them from using a credit card ever again.
No.
Definitely, that's what happens.
For fraud, and it could go on their credit report, which would actually ruin their credit as well. But they don't think about this because they're morons.
No.
They think life's a game.
Life's a game.
Weird.
And we're all players.
JDTV says, is the Insta360 Link controller active in the camera software settings? I don't know what you mean.
Are we about
the Insta360 link always is running in the background of these programs. It has to be.
Oh my
because
God.
if you don't, none of the settings work. Like it wouldn't even do 60 frames if that weren't the case.
Are we about to be?
Is the camera firmware updated? Yes,
14. He had 14 credit cards.
I made sure that the firmware was updated. Through the app. It seems to be fine.
Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
God damn it! Don't go anywhere. Also, I hate his fucking font.
Me too.
I just
it's like
a worse left it.
It's worse impact.
And I already banned the person, but they said, "Oh no, that's not true."
14 lines of credit.
When someone sends a contribution,
11 credit cards
via
and
PayPal,
multiple
that's like
loans.
someone handing a
Get
Pepsi
it right?
to someone on the street.
My bad.
Wrong.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not the sharpest bulb in the. I said sharpest bulb in the shed. No.
Oh look, and there's Moob Dealer saying, "Didn't you max out multiple credit cards?"
Oh hey, hell yeah.
Sends a contribution via PayPal. That's like someone handing a Pepsi to someone on the street. Wrong.
What?
Huh?
What?
Indrid's interested in the Pepsi part, but
it's not Diet Pepsi, but you know.
Oh right, sorry.
Shiny Teeth said, "Listen to this. Flag it. Getting off on ruining someone's life. Fuck. I can't read. Not anymore. For a refund. Oops. He needs some lead in his diet. Yeah. Or like just paint chips.
Some lead in his diet and some iron in his blood.
Yes, I had a stroke.
Like
iron in his blood.
Like that scene from X-Men 2 where Magneto escapes from the prison and he pulls all the iron out of that guy's body because Mystique injected it into his butt, right?
Into his butt. I saw something on Orange is the New Black where they inject air into someone's blood.
Ooh, that's bad. That's very bad.
Yeah, that's bad. That's horrifying.
That. You do not want that.
Nobody do that.
No.
I shouldn't have said anything. Oh my God.
And I already banned the person, but they said, "Oh no, that's not true." When someone sends a contribution via PayPal, that's like someone handing a Pepsi to someone on the street. Wrong.
Yeah, we can't have
you used your actual payment method, whether it was a credit card, bank, whatever. That's an official federal or official payment institution. That's a company.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Of service.
If you decide that the service wasn't accurate as to what it was going to be described, you can charge that back.
Yes, and
it's your right.
But if you have $100 in your PayPal account, right? You didn't take someone like, and you gave half of that to me. The bank wasn't involved at any point yet, right? Until I deposited it in my bank account. So
right.
So it is like handing someone just something, right?
Yeah, and I never stole it without your permission. I gave it to you with my own permission and decided the service wasn't good enough.
So I took it back. So I
give
took
it back.
And PayPal lets us do that, actually.
That what you're doing is
if it was illegal, they wouldn't. Oh my God!
Exactly. When you send a payment,
just realized that.
Then you're using PayPal, a third-party payment processor. You agree to all of their terms and conditions, including the fact that your payments you're sending are legit or whatever. When you send a payment, you use two legal agreements that you go through.
Did you read it? Did you?
When you send funds via anywhere on the internet like this, it's not just you handing a can of soda to someone on the street. You just had two legal agreements before the money even went through.
No.
So if you then go down the back end and you commit fraud and lie,
how is that going around the back end? That's saying I want my money back because you were a scammer and a pig roach.
Are you calling PayPal shady? Like, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
And say, "Oh, I didn't mean to send that payment. That wasn't authorized."
No, that's not what they're saying. Actually, they're saying I want my money back because this Scouty pig roach scammed me in some way or something.
Right. He didn't give me what he said he would, and. Like, fuck, if it's their right to decide.
Yes.
It just is.
And you have their information, so if you'd like to, if you really want to go after them, you have the ability to go after that, sir.
Sure.
You committed two federal crimes. One against your payment processor and one against PayPal.
Untrue.
That's two felonies.
Nope.
So it's not.
You're trying to make people feel bad for him because a federal crime has been committed. Like, that's weird. Hello? Brunel?
I got a $1 tip from something disgusting. I'm just not going to read it. I'm just going to say thanks for the $1 tip. And I'm going to continue to do that now because this is ridiculous. Okay.
Gorilla nipples chunky.
Yeah, the soda analogy doesn't work.
Was your time in jail like a 1980s movie?
Anyway, thank you for the $1
jail?
tip. Okay.
No,
so guys, here's the deal.
It was weird. And I ended up getting like pneumonia afterwards because it was so dirty.
Prison pneumonia. That's the worst kind.
Pneumonia.
Yeah,
it's gross.
75 goals hit. 75. Okay.
Luckily, it was just a misdemeanor. So
someone tried to send me an emo via DM on X. X is so screwed up now. Like literally, it's so effing screwed up You can't save a fucking picture off of X anymore.
Well, that's not true. I did it recently.
It was me in my Ghostbusters outfit applauding like this, and it's perfect.
Why?
It's cut to be an emote for Kick. I can't save it. It's just sitting there in a DM
User
on
error.
X, and I can't save it. You right-click, won't let you save. There's no way to export the fucking file from X.
User error.
I bet there is.
So, to the person who DM'd me, I DM'd them back, but I don't think they saw it yet. I would love to use that on the streams, but you got to send it to me like via email or like upload it somewhere and send me the link. I can't get it off of X because X is like some fucking gulag that locks up media, apparently.
What?
I couldn't even believe I couldn't get it. Okay. So we are at 75 goals hit out of 80. All right.
Let's get to
we are
$75.
the DSP Tries It reward already, and it's the first streaming day of the week. So thank you to everyone who supported me last week. Amazing. Okay. Let's keep that momentum going. We've already got 53, 54 bucks of support this morning. Let's keep that rolling. All right. Let's get some support this morning. Who's going to be the first one to do a sub over on Kick? Who's going to be the first membership on YouTube? Who's going to be the first super chatter? I'll tell you who. Tag, because Tag did a $1.99 super chat and said, "One true king comes back tomorrow."
Why?
What does that
That's
mean?
great. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Fucking Ashton?
One
not the
true
king, man. That's
What's
funny.
he talking about? Is this a detractor meme? I have no clue. But thank you, Tag, for the super chat. But I have no idea what he's talking about.
Triple P.
Okay.
Trump? Oh.
Does anyone know?
I don't.
Oh, you're talking about Trump because Trump gets inaugurated?
All
okay,
right.
there you go.
Okay.
That made sense.
All right.
Yes, Trump's inauguration,
really doing it on
right?
Martin Luther King Day, huh?
Oh, okay,
Which
cool.
is hilarious because when he was first inaugurated,
they
basically said, "Oh, look, he had like the smallest crowd ever of any president." Compare this
black
to
woman.
Obama's inauguration crowd, right?
Okay.
And then
I don't know.
when
Did they?
Biden won the presidency, he couldn't even have an inauguration crowd because of COVID.
What is that?
Yeah, COVID. Having COVID sucks dick, man. Okay. It's not because he's old. He was sick.
Well, no, it's because you couldn't gather because
also
of
that,
lockdowns,
it's very
right?
Contagious.
So
yeah,
he's acting like that's a reflection on Joe Biden, right?
Right. I
Biden
did drive
won the presidency.
through 3 states with COVID, but I wouldn't recommend it. It was very
no.
bad.
Damn, that sounds awful.
Don't do that.
Couldn't even have an inauguration crowd because of COVID. So now, with Trump returning triumphantly,
they moved it
the way
indoors
he is,
last year.
he's probably going to have the biggest inauguration crowd in history. I almost get.
Dude, you are such like a fucking Trump slurper. He slurps on Trump. He slurps on Elon Musk. He's a fucking slurper, man.
Yeah,
and
nobody
again,
asked
not
either.
that that's a bad thing or whatever. You can like whoever you like, but like he acts like he doesn't. Oh, dude, look at that. We hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5. That was close.
Ooh.
That was close.
Guarantee you that inauguration crowd is going to be wildly huge.
Too cold.
So.
No.
Yeah, we're having a polar
That's what happens
vortex
when you
right
open
now.
your goddamn mouths
Trump's
like they
doing
did
it
8
inside
years
'cause he's a
ago.
pussy.
Now
I
they're going to
agree.
suffer for it.
It went down to -9 here last night.
Oh my
Love
lord!
It. Oh my lord!
I received a $10 tip.
Ooh.
DSP doesn't hate Trump. He's a fence sitter.
Oh, this person says, I am Noah, and I'm actually the person who sent the $10 tip earlier. They must have forgot to put their name in the tip.
Kid Rock performing?
Hype.
Ew. Yeah, only regards listen to Kid Rock. Just get Little Pimp.
Little Pimp.
Little Shrimp.
What are you doing?
Wow, my touchpad is running like shit. It really is.
Like shit. Why don't you just pull up the chat on your... Oh my
I'm
God.
just unpinning shit from my
He's actually holding it
indoors,
so it'll be smaller.
So this person says,
that's not how
it's
that
me,
works,
Noah.
okay?
I sent that 50, but I love your content. I've been watching since I was in middle school in 2010. Keep up the content.
Middle school.
Shrimp.
Awesome. Thank you, Noah. Very generous today. So another $10 tip. I'll go ahead and I'll count the 50.
Iwamoto with the dollar. Very generous. The
But you
Venn
sent another
diagram of
tip here.
DSP's problems and problems that can purely be blamed on him are a perfect circle.
Absolutely
Also, Trump
correct.
will have no better crowd because it's indoors. Get fucked.
Oh, all right. Well,
it's going
to be the biggest one in history.
I'm not talking about my wife.
So now we're up to $66 in support, and let's get Noah up on the leaderboard for that big $50
Isn't Noah
tip
game
earlier.
tracker?
Thank you, Noah.
I have holes in my brain,
Appreciate you very
but
much.
I think
Thank
I
you
do
for your
remember
support
that
this
a
morning.
little bit.
By the way, today's font on the leaderboard is the actual Call of Duty font. If you take a look at it,
did you get
that's
that
the
on
font that's
fucking
used in the Call of Duty Black Ops
Did you pay
games.
for it?
So I figured I'd have that for the leaderboard while we play Black Ops 6 today.
Did you check if it was for personal use?
So come on, guys, let's get it going. Thank you for those tips.
Guys.
But guys, let's get some support going.
Please.
In other ways, let's
get
some super chats. Let's get our first subs and memberships of the day. Let's get it going and let's hit that goal.
Let's get some
so remember the reward we determined the other day?
Chick-fil-A.
I've never had Chick-fil-A before on DSP Tries It. In fact, I've only had it like twice.
That's really fucking
okay, ever.
Yeah. I've never had Chick-fil-A before on DSP Tries It.
No, just tries it.
So
it's the first time I'll be tasting chicken.
I hope that you guys will
on this year.
Yeah,
okay.
I hope that you guys will support today. Let's do Chick-fil-A. And when I do Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'll probably do like the breaded chicken, and I'll probably do like grilled chicken, and I'll try a side or two. We'll try a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, swell those man boobs up, brother.
Yeah, and put some dairy and starches in there too. Okay, buddy.
There were 4 gifteds earlier. I missed them during my tech rant. Hold on a second here.
Fucking dumbass.
Whoa, hold on a second. 4?
All right, let me take a look.
More gifts?
Cool.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Dank Sneed Pimp.
Sorry, Dank Sneed Pimp. Okay.
So that is 20 more bucks of support. It means we're up to 86 and climbing.
Whoa,
we are now more than halfway to our goal. Amazing. Thank you so very much.
Stop!
Applause for Dank Sneed Pimp.
Okay, thank you.
Now, who's going to draw? Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Now, who's going to draw? Whoa.
Jesus.
Okay.
Whoa. Wobbly mouth. Who's going to drop a massive
75
$10 to get us into the home stretch? Or who's going to do some memberships on YouTube? That's the question. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No. Excuse you. That tap to
Let us talk
really
about
the
the schedule. All right.
It's hard,
so
it's
this
hard
week
to
is
hit the tap to mute when your microphone is wobbling all over the place, right? So it's
that easy. Yeah. Mine wobbled when I did that, by the way. Still did it.
Fun week. Like I said, we've got continuing stuff. We've got today's first time I'm going to use true Dolby surround sound playing Call of Duty. Fingers crossed.
What?
It works well, right? That should be awesome if it does. I hope it does.
You should be doing that anyway.
And I'm excited. I really am excited for the future of this week because we're going to have some new playthroughs coming up and stuff. All right, so here's the deal. Today, it is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, 3-hour stream. First time in ages I'm doing a full 3-hour stream of Black Ops 6.
What?
So I hope that you guys will join me for it. It's going to be fun. Keyboard and mouse and surround sound headphones. Starting off with whatever the daily challenges are, and then we're going to focus on the, what is it called? The Grekova or something? The handgun. I want to max out this handgun so I can go akimbo. With this full auto handgun. That was the whole idea, is that we're going full auto handguns because I did the akimbo single shots and they suck.
What, do trans people hate chicken or something? Straight Fox? I don't understand that question. I don't get it. Oh, because
so that's going to be our focus for today in Call of Duty.
I think it's whatever.
Obviously, we'll see what happens. There may be.
I don't think OIC's pretending to be. I don't think he's pretending to be trans anymore. He's got too many characters going on right now.
Like that.
Oh, okay.
And then tonight on the late stream, it's Indies night. We're going to start with Balatro. And we're going to do Balatro, which will be fun. I haven't done the game in a while, so nice, chill, interactive fun. We talk a lot while I play Balatro, but also you guys help me to figure out different builds and the like. We'll do it for at least an hour. We'll see if you guys like it and you want to keep going. We'll do the entire night of Balatro. But if you guys get bored, then instead we can switch over and do the coin game.
Could someone like do a sanity check for me? Because I've been saying Balatro, putting the emphasis on the second. Balatro sounds much better than Balatro. I realize that Balatro apparently, allegedly, is the name of some jester from the Roman times, but I say Balatro.
Well,
I think I'm right.
ALT watched his very first DSP Tries It the other day. He called them hash browns instead of hash browns. He puts the emphasis on the exact wrong thing every time.
Every single time.
Something's wrong with him.
Second hour. The coin game, we're pretty much done. There's one more arcade left to go to. But very well, I might have played all the games at it. So it's pretty much like one more hour of just hanging out in the game and checking out the content. I kind of want to put a fork in it and say we're done with the coin game. Okay. So that's why I want to play it one more time. But we don't have to do it tonight. We could see if we just like Balatro and want to keep going with Balatro, if we want to swap over.
Stop it! Stop saying it! It's like when Josh says Jessica Boyle.
Jessica Boyle?
Jessica Boyle? We know who it is, you bitch.
By the way, Jade, you're good? I'm good too. I'm looking forward to a nice chill.
Great. Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow will be Dark Souls 1 with mods continuing. We can now go after the big 4. Although it's weird because people said I need to get this particular ember to level up my weapon, and I got it, and I can't level up my weapon. So I don't know if I did something wrong or if they changed it in this Age of Sunlight version of the game that you don't do it that way. I guess we'll look into it. But we're ready to head to the Big Four now. Like there's nothing else to do. We've done all the side stuff. So that'll be the focus.
This is so informative.
When we play. That'll be the focus when we play tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, Marvel Rivals continue.
Because of him.
All right, we're actually going back to Marvel Rivals for a stream on Monday night. We're going to see how it goes. You guys have asked me for Marvel Rivals to continue and come back for 2 weeks. So I said, I'm going to give it a shot. If people show up and they engage and they support, I will play Marvel Rivals regularly because I liked it. I was enjoying it. I was learning the characters. I was having a good time. But people weren't showing up and weren't engaging and weren't supporting with the content. But then when I stopped playing it, everyone complained.
The entire world is crazy and you're not. What's more likely?
Let's see what happens with Marvel Rivals tomorrow night. If it works well, I will continue to play it. If it just turns out just like it was previous, then I'm not going to play it anymore. Okay?
I'm not going to play it.
And then tomorrow night, it will be I already said Marvel Rivals. Sorry, I went to say Tuesday. It's the return of Smart Guys, the wrestling commentary show. Now, this is interesting because for the first time ever, we are going to review AEW. I watched AEW Dynamite earlier in the week. I took a ridiculous amount of notes, and I am ready to talk about the show. Okay, so I hope that you will join us on Tuesday for the AEW Dynamite edition. Plus, we'll still be talking about Raw of Smart Guys over on DSP Reacts.
We're not watching that.
And on the Kick channel as well. Now, if we finish early, which we might or might not, I'm going to do some Stalker 2. Yes, I'm going to do some Stalker 2 on DSP Gaming. But if the show runs late because we're also doing AEW, then that's just going to be the first stream. Okay, and then Tuesday night, the return of Street Fighter 6. And I'm on the fence if I should continue with E-Honda or go back to Dalsim. It's going to be one or the other. I actually think I want to play more Honda. Like, I did really well with Honda the other day. I think I had almost 3 times as many wins as losses. Seriously, I had like 30 wins and only like 12 or 13 losses. So I was kicking ass with Honda. And then come to find out, someone reached out to me and said, oh, aren't you aware that Honda got buffed, that his chop now combos well, and everyone uses the chop in the combo? I was like, no. So if I play with Honda, I could do even better.
He's like an excited
kid. I could do even better. So I think I'm going to probably play with Honda again Tuesday night. Okay? So that's the first half of the week. I will be here Wednesday and Friday. I'm not here Thursday because that's my day off to spend time with my wife. We have appointments and stuff we're doing. It's an extra day off this week. But I want to start with Dino Crisis this week. So I'm strongly considering on Wednesday, the day stream, we do Dino Crisis as a full stream. We finally get into this game for the first time ever because previously I had not played Dino Crisis seriously. We only just did the intro a zillion times. So I think Dino Crisis is the way to go for Wednesday, and then we'll go from there, okay? Probably like some more Call of Duty. I've probably Call of Duty Wednesday night, and then probably Friday, maybe like more Dark Souls or more Stalker 2, and then Street Fighter Friday night, and that's the week.
Stop it.
Now, also, if we continue with our pattern of hitting these goals like we have, okay, we'll do the math. 5 more goals needed for DSP Tries It, right? So let's say we hit it today and tonight. That's 2. Of course. Tomorrow and tomorrow night, that's 3. And then we hit it again on Tuesday night. Keep in mind, though, Smart Guys does not count towards my goal. Smart Guys is its own entity separate from that.
So
we'd have to hit it today and tonight, tomorrow and tomorrow night, and then Tuesday night. And that means Wednesday we will do DSP Tries It Chick-fil-A. And let me tell you something. That would work very well because my wife works. And that day, if she could just come home from work and we have food to eat rather than her having to cook something, would be perfect.
There's the guilt trip.
Let's try for that pacing. Let's try to hit 5 goals by Wednesday. So Wednesday we could do the DSP Tries It Chick-fil-A.
My wife cook, guys.
And that would work perfectly for everything, you know? Okay? Does that sound good? I hope that sounds good to everyone.
Do you have anything to talk about, man?
And
Snood and I have been so
I hope that's a good schedule for the week. Okay. All right. So.
All right.
There you have it. I've covered all the topics I wanted to cover.
Wasn't it?
You guys want to
I'm very frustrated with this whole technology situation.
Right?
I absolutely hate that. There is an Insta360 link controller you have to download separately. It allows you to use different effects in the Insta-Link software.
It didn't do that.
That's what I have. I have Insta-Link controller.
No, you don't.
That's what I use. I'm telling you. Insta-Link controller is the standalone software you use with the camera, JDTV. Okay, that's how you enable 60 frame per second mode. That's how you turn on and off gesture tracking. Okay, there's no other software. That's the software for the camera.
Dog that shat
and then when you use it in OBS or whatever, all you're doing is you're using it as an input, and then it uses the software settings.
I know what you mean. But don't ever give him money, even to cook, okay? I would love to see
That's literally how I just turned on and off autofocus. And you saw autofocus doesn't work with this camera.
Okay.
You want to see again? Here, I'll show you.
You want to see?
So right now, I'm opening up Instalink controller.
consent.
Right now, it's open. Okay? I'm going
Cool.
to the effects tab, and I'm going to turn on autofocus. Ready?
Yeah.
And now I'm a blurry
I
mess.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh my
Look how blurry I look.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what it's focusing on. It's supposed to be
straight up
autofocusing.
narcissist.
What exactly is it focusing on? Philomania
You're
over here?
fucking dick.
Is that
Shut
what it's
up.
focusing
Yeah, better
on,
put
do you
your
think?
arm
'Cause
on
if I do this,
Yeah.
brother.
This is helping.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you
He's
doing?
helping.
He's helping. Stop. That only works when the gamma's fucked up, you fuck.
What?
Stop. Hey. Oh my god. And
What
it did
the
work.
fuck are you doing?
He's trying to look like he knows what he's doing.
He thinks that like it's like a tracking, like a missile
Yeah.
lock on, right? Like, okay, now I'm gonna bring the thing that it's locked onto back to my face so that it'll lock onto my face.
It did work like that for my old cam and like the gamma. But that's
Did you
the
do it like
gamma.
this?
see?
Nope. I did it much faster.
Get it?
It's like Iron Man discovering
See?
a new element.
It doesn't focus.
Or how to
It's-
time travel. Yeah.
I don't know what it's focusing
it's so
on. I
gouty.
feel like it's focusing on the
my
back, like it's Philomania, because look how crisp that looks.
Yeah.
No.
This looks good. Now I want you to think about that. Why would the camera
Too much stuff.
focus on the
Just
side instead of the
off the top
center?
of my head.
With this
because
camera,
it's white. Because it's all white, right? Like,
It's
isn't
all
that the thing?
white.
I don't know.
Too bright. The white point and the balance is off. There's too much shit. There's also quite a lot of bullshit in that room. Phil might want to cut down.
Gout expansion, endless pignosis.
Yep.
it automatically tracked and knew focus on the center, focus on the person in the middle. So I always looked crisp and sharp.
Crisp.
See how
It's
blurry
just,
the
thing is,
shirt
like,
looks now?
He's closer than these things are, and the focus is back here, right? He can just adjust where the focus is, can he?
Yes, he actually could.
So it's focusing on the sides and not the
If
center,
not in the software,
which makes
then you could do
absolutely
it
no
in
sense
the-
at all.
Oh,
Okay.
almost like you're
camera
not making any
configuration.
sense, huh?
Right. Or
Stupid.
you don't know what you're talking
Doesn't
about.
make any sense at all. So
Oh my god.
I'm just going to turn off the autofocus because it's not working.
Autofocus.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm going to
How much you want to bet he says Kroger's instead of Kroger, like an old woman?
Oh, is it just Kroger, not
And now it
Kroger's?
looks good.
Yeah, my grandmother used
Look,
to do that.
look how
Kroger's. I
sharp
go
I
like a
am. Look how
Kroger's.
sharp that is now. Yeah. But the funny part is this still looks good too. So
Oh,
it's just
so maybe
wrong. The
what you're-
autofocus actually doesn't work.
Maybe
For
you're
some
just
bizarre
psychotic.
reason, it doesn't work. And it always worked with this camera, and it doesn't work with the new model.
Mhm.
Crappy. I don't know what happened.
I think you ooze problems.
And yes, I updated the software. Where is it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, tell me.
Whoa! Don't
Tell-
do that. Not so close to the camera, Philip.
He's got scurvy.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah, it had a toolbar
God.
mode, but
Oh my god.
no,
oh my
I
God.
updated the software and everything. I don't remember where it is. But I did. I clicked on it. I updated to the newest version of the app.
I like
and
how
all of
he's
that.
still not able to like get his audio right? Like
Yeah.
he leans in like that, and you can't hear him at all because his mic is
Nope.
pointed at this chair. And
Yep.
like before, everything was fine. Before,
Yeah.
Like,
Actually fine.
I mean, not great, but it was just whatever. For doing
Yeah.
this kind of dog shit content, he's just actively
Yeah.
making it worse. It's unbelievable.
I
Yep.
did all that stuff.
I mean, if you don't have taste, you shouldn't
Yeah, good point.
decorate.
I don't see the
guess.
settings
Ooh,
thing
I
right
agree.
now, though. But then again, I'm all the way over here.
Thank
That's
you.
why, and that's why I don't.
Yeah. That's why I don't let that many people into my room. Very dark. Nothing matches.
Mhm.
Hello?
Here we go. Dark mode,
Okay,
light
There we
mode,
go.
auto mode,
That's not what
language
you need.
English,
Language
audio device. Yeah, but we're not using an audio device to record.
Ah!
Yeah, screenshot recording locations. Nothing there.
Those are useful things
Nothing
to know.
Keys, but I'm
there.
not using hotkeys.
Keep talking to me like this. I love it.
Arr.
Arr.
Here's the about. You can uninstall.
I
the
think he's a little
virtual camera,
self-conscious
but we
about the
don't wanna
leaning
do
still.
that.
Probably.
He doesn't want
I
to.
wonder.
Just move the desk closer, Phil. You look like
That's-
an insane
You can
person.
restore to factory
Yeah.
settings.
Do that. That's fun.
And it actually shows the camera that's plugged in right now and its serial
Yeah.
number and everything, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
If you tried fucking around in the camera configuration in OBS.
Ugh.
Yep. So it must be updated because if it wasn't, it would prompt me here in the settings, I'm sure, for an update. Like I said, I updated it yesterday. So yeah, there's no update. It sucks. It just doesn't. This camera does not work. This one. Like I said, it blinks blue. And then
blink blue. Jade says, "You try Sue or Reed or Magic Ton for me, please."
Excuse me. What the fuck was that?
Thank you, Jade.
And
I don't.
Reed Richard or Marble Rivals. Marble Rivals characters.
The other thing I'm wondering is it will work. I should have 2 webcams and be able to switch between them.
It's too hard.
It should work. Theoretically. I don't think you could use them both at the same time, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. If you could use 2 at exactly the same time. I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be switching between them.
Google it.
So it probably wouldn't be an issue for us, but...
Who's us? What's this we?
Try turning off the lamp. It might be drawing the focus, but Bookworm, the lamp makes me be able to be visible.
It makes light.
I told you what it looks like without the lamp. Ready?
Not that lamp, you numbnuts.
I'm in the dark, and all you see is the RGBs now.
You are dark side, dude.
Yeah, you need the lamp. The whole idea.
It seems to be auto-balancing you right now, Phil. Yeah. Look, did you see? Dark, light.
It looks fine.
Everyone uses lighting. There's no one who does this and doesn't have a light.
Pickup's way too low.
It makes it look better.
Hello, way too low.
How's my morning, Dark Souls Master? Well, I vented about the tech stuff, and now I feel better, and I'm ready for Call of Duty.
Thank you. I agree.
Try Sue or Reed or Magic tomorrow, says Jade. All right, remind me. Remind me tomorrow.
How did you know that? How?
Oh, you mean the Tesla lamp?
Tesla?
Again, you have to understand the Tesla lamp was on with the other camera.
What? What?
Oh,
wait,
still
what?
blurry. Look, I'm Peach Fuzz.
It doesn't matter.
I'm literally Peach Fuzz.
Bro,
it will not look how bad the shirt looks now.
Screeching fucking halt.
The autofocus is busted on this new camera.
I don't know why.
It's very important, so you don't think I'm Chris Chan.
Yeah, or poor.
Again, this camera was gorgeous with the autofocus. It was always super crisp and clear, and I could bring stuff up to the.
Take it to a witch doctor. I don't know. Fucking do something different, man.
Doing this?
And it would focus nicely, like
anything to not play games.
Yeah.
And then I would be able to pull away.
Literally.
And it does. Look, I'm blurry again. It will not focus on me. Even though I'm staring at the fucking camera, it won't focus on me.
It doesn't know that.
Yeah, hyperfocus.
It goes too far. You know what it's doing? It's focusing further back. That's why this looks crisp and this looks crisp. It's not focusing on this and this. It's focusing on things behind. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So the autofocus on this camera is busted. How do you know that? This makes me nervous because I got the new version of that camera coming, the one that has the arm that moves.
Yeah, I guess
is it going to be the same?
Never be able to use it,
in which case, we just can't use autofocus on either
Deal
camera
with
now.
it.
Yeah,
the old model was better. If that's the case, that's really stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, see,
man.
It autofocuses to 91%.
Dude, we know.
I manual focus.
Brother.
I'm in the fucking Twilight
I go to
zone.
about 80, 82%,
in
and
that
now see
episode
how
where he
crisp
steps
it
on
is.
his glasses
So it's
and
focusing
can't read the
behind
books.
you. Yeah. It's focusing on this instead of this. And that's just dumb. What camera doesn't know to look straight?
Some cameras don't have brains.
What are you talking about? I hate this.
AI is not a person, Phil.
Not a photographer.
Pretty dumb.
No.
There you go. Real dumb. Okay, just
real dumb.
Very.
Do you want Street Smart or Book Smart
Thanks,
camera?
Steve Pimp. Looks like gifted some more subs. Let's take a quick look here.
Yay,
thank you, Dan
for
Steve
nothing.
Pimp.
Woo, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
You can spend a $2 super chat. Let's change that, shall we? Let's get some YouTube side contribution.
I haven't done anything to deserve money
yet.
Doesn't
have to be a ton. Let's get some, though. All right? Because right now we're almost at 2/3 of the goal already, and we haven't even started the game. That's a great sign that we're going to hit the goal.
I guess.
But let's do it.
What? No. I need to pay rent?
Oh?
It's so quiet.
Whoa.
So one other thing you may notice, my desk is here now, and it didn't used to be. Since we're going to have a setup now where the camera is going to be there, I'm going to try to keep the desk here all the time, but just pull it closer to me now when I play games.
Did he actually move it? I never noticed.
Yeah, it's just that it was slightly out of frame before, and now it's on. Now it's slightly in frame.
Play games here.
Oh my god, huge
so that the camera will have like that unhindered shot on me.
Unhindered.
Try that. We're going to see how that works. And then push it away when I'm done with the gaming, but still leave it kind of in the shot like this. Like you can still see the keyboard and the mouse and everything. I'm going to try to keep it in the shot.
Getting shot.
Moving forward. We'll see how that works.
Are we moving forward, please?
Okay. Okay, on to the game.
God. Please.
Hardcore today? Well, first thing we're doing today is the daily challenges. We're doing the daily challenge.
Thank you.
Do I struggle getting in and out of the room with all the equipment?
Oh.
No, this entire left-hand side is now empty. This used to be completely covered in wires and shit.
Okay.
But the door is on the right, so
You have to contort into a way that's not natural.
Why is he talking about the left? The left side's not where the door is, right?
Technicalities, I guess.
I guess.
can talk about this desk, and it's still a desk.
So all I do is this.
Okay, go ahead. Now I go around the thing like this.
Well, that's
Much
not right.
easier, much easier.
What?
Now get out the right-hand side
never
unless
seen
I
that.
completely push the desk out of the way. So I just exit this way and walk around everything.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, so that's how it works for now. Anyway, but it's nice. This is much better. My old setup was horrible. My old setup, I had wires surrounding me. I felt like I was confined, and this feels more like I have like a base of operations.
No.
This is much less confined. I only have one exit in and out, and there's a table between me and the door. So I hope there's not a fire in this room, and I don't trip over this fucking table and, go up in flames.
Hot wires.
Yeah.
And the exposed wiring in the ceiling.
And Jasper's fur all over the place, acting like kindling.
All this equipment and shit. It feels really good.
Buy me some time, Jasper. If there's ever a fire.
True.
I don't care. Invasive denturations.
Do I consider myself to be more street smart than book smart? I'm pretty much 99% street smart at this point.
What? What? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
As he's doing like this expression.
Bro, you cannot say that you're street smart if someone else has solved all your problems.
That is street smarts, though. That's like Tom Sawyer. That's
fucky.
I'm really liking this, where he's like, my eyebrows are here, you guys.
My eyebrows are up here, okay?
I don't understand the technical shit behind most stuff anymore. I actually used to be a more book smart guy, where I would study and I would know the tech and everything. I barely know anything anymore. It's more I learn.
Street of what planet?
Now that's a clip.
What?
Where I would study and I would know the tech and everything.
So here comes the audio file.
I barely know anything anymore. It's more I learn hands-on as the end user of all the tech rather than knowing how the tech worked, behind the scenes. Elin, how are you today? Welcome.
You could change it and try to turn that around. No? Okay. Hello?
Like right now, no exaggeration.
Very quiet.
I probably have one of the best RGB setups of anyone.
Where did this come from? Where did this come from?
Of anyone.
Of anyone ever.
I'm serious. Like this setup, I can sync to signal RGB, and my entire room is synced with signal RGB, and I can change the scenes, and I can change the lighting's perspective.
And I can have autism about it too. I can flip out. Yeah, I can flip out
over a tiny little pattern.
Mm-hmm. And I can, all these stuff that you can't see, like that's the part I like the best. I like it.
Yeah.
I can make my back wall one part of the lighting. That's one sequence, and my wall here different.
This is what he spends his time doing. I'm quite convinced. He just sits in this room and looks at all the pretty lights all the time.
Yeah.
I sat here as an end user, and I fucked with it endlessly to figure it all
Don't
out
call
through trial
yourself
and error.
an end user.
There was no guides online. There was no way to figure it out.
Yes,
You had to sit here and fuck with it
there are
for hours
countless guides
to get it to look
There's
good.
a guide
And now
for
look how good it
everything.
looks.
Pretty
But
sure I
it took
could
a
find
lot
a
of
guide on
fucking
how to
work.
open a Diet Pepsi.
How
I mean, some people don't know.
Drink seltzer water out of a mug.
Yeah. Legitimately, though, that probably exists. Some people aren't intuitive like you.
My wife turned into a horse. Thanks, Need Pip. You must be rich. You've given around $3,500 to Phil. That's cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
Ooh, that was a
Would I ever collab with King Cobra?
Small Business Sunday. Why not?
Wow, fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
God, that's such a good one.
It's pissing me off.
All right. So last chance, anyone, if you have a question to ask or anything you want to chat about, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, would you collab with King Cobra?
As I'm about to end the podcast, and we're going to get set up and started with Call of Duty with surround sound, Dolby Digital surround sound.
Whoa, Dolby Digital?
This should be interesting
and
exciting. To see
maybe
how it
don't
turns out.
do the Q&A and just go play the game.
Start the game, maybe.
I did hear someone say that you have a backlog of games too. One would think.
One would think. Not me, though. I won't think.
One would think.
Nothing will make me think.
I'd rather not.
God's honest truth asks, is there some sort of online class you could take to learn street smarts? No, you're far too stupid to ever learn anything.
Yeah, go get drugs.
You might as well just give up now and learn street smarts. No, you're far too stupid to ever learn anything. Sorry.
Yep.
You might as well just give up now. And
Very
put on
cool.
your Velcro shoes.
He's trying to play it
off
off like he's
your rubber
joking.
walls for the rest of your life. You got to ask that question. You're too stupid.
Wow.
Okay.
Very cool.
I've only gotten smarter as I've gotten older.
You guys make it way too easy.
Yeah, now let me do something very normal as I walk to the left to go to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, Iwamoto says, could the Renton Fire Department come and shut down Burnell Productions because of the fire hazard / exit routes?
I don't think so. What?
Let's not go find out, but I bet maybe is what I'm betting.
Like it'd be more of an OSHA thing, right? A workplace hazardous safety thing.
I'm just gonna check on the delivery of everything.
If it was for animal neglect, they could
maybe
prove that it was dangerous for Jasper.
Wife neglect too.
There's any updates on
wifeful
anything?
neglect?
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah. So I had to get another tripod to put up this webcam behind the TV. That's here.
So that's another new thing. Okay.
The camera is coming between 5 and 10 p.m. So I gotta wait.
Oh,
to show up between 5 and 10 p.m.
But don't worry.
So maybe on the late stream, if it shows up in time, maybe we can do dual cameras on the late stream for Balatro and see how it looks. That'll be interesting.
Balatro?
Balatro.
Did I like the N64 controller? I thought the thumbstick was fascinating. The thumbstick on the N64 controller is very weird.
I thought I was
playing very loose.
Golf with a
No, it's not.
Really loose. There's no real resistance like there are on modern controllers. So it was kind of like, whoa, you're running way in one direction, like when you're holding it. It didn't have like force resistance or anything where you could like increase the amount you go up, down, or a direction by pushing it harder or lighter. But it was cool. It was the first time ever you could fully control the direction you wanted to go with the stick rather than having to hold multiple pads or buttons or whatever. It worked really well.
What the fuck are you talking
for what it was. I remember Star Fox 64 on it. It was really, really good. Now, as for the button positioning, it was bizarre.
A lie.
It had like the face buttons were kind of weird compared to other traditional controllers. And to play it, you had to hold, if you wanted to use the D-pad, you held it here and here. If you wanted to use the thumbstick, you had to go down to here.
Yeah.
The thumbstick was low, while the D-pad was up here, and there were different handles to grab. So it really was a
Most
weird
people can adapt.
D-pad, for sure. Take a look at my logo. My DSP Gaming logo is the upside-down N64 controller, and it's a revolutionary controller, but they obviously got refined after that, right? Like everyone went to the dual thumbstick setup, the different positioning, the more responsive, the more you hold it or harder you hold it, etc. It changed a little bit. So
it's not like tarot cards that connect with you under your pillow, man.
Right.
Thank you so much for a great podcast and listening to me bitching about technology.
That was so bad.
But now this is all leading to more improvements because now it looks like we're going to have a dual webcam setup. Hopefully it works. So that everybody can get what you want with a different perspective of me over here playing games versus when I'm podcasting. We'll see how easily we can get that to happen. I'll be honest, I'm not very confident. I get the feeling it's going to fuck up again. But I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you also for your early support. We've already halfway to our goal, all right? And so, tomorrow, my friends, we'll talk about how Call of Duty went. We'll talk about how Electro and Indies Night went. We'll talk about if the cameras...
live right now.
We're not on WPIG, so we're not going deaf.
No, we're not stealing bits this time.
No, and I was not a PlayStation kid. My brother was, and I had one game. I had Bust a Groove.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah, we would all play.
Gotcha, bitch.
Wipeout.
Kiss my fucking butt.
Fuck.
Kiss my butt. Kiss my butt.
God.
Because you really fucking suck. Almost had a double kill
have,
there.
Like, rollerblades
that should have been a double kill.
Jet Set Radio Future?
No. It was fuck. Help! Someone.
I don't know.
I know what to use.
Is this a PlayStation game?
What the holy fucking flippity floppity floop was that now?
Shit. I can't remember.
I don't know. I have no clue what you're talking about, actually. Is it a racing game of some kind?
Yeah, it is. Hold on, I'll find it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Play. Oh, okay. New tab first. Okay. Play.
What's
nope.
His...
PlayStation.
Top two. Ooh, Lisa Lou with the 50. Thank you, RC.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, he did it. He hit the goal, 151. I'm so glad that we mixed the fucking...
Connecticut.
Classic.
That one was great.
Love that.
I'd watch my brother play Shadow of the Colossus for like hours.
That's a great game, Shadow of the Colossus.
Positive ID.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, how
positive. Oh, I've had just about all I can stand of this.
I feel like I've got air bubbles in my veins.
Easily one of the worst free streams of all time. I feel like I say that every day these days.
No, this was genuinely bad. I don't know how many times I said what, but like, it's just bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Who are we rating? Marked one.
Oh, we love it. We love the marked one.
Wait, let me hold on. I might have done Ludwig.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was Ludwig World Order. Okay.
Even better. Even better. I'm just
He's
kidding.
lovely.
It's just as good. We love Ludwig. Make sure you say hello to Ludwig for us.
Give him our condolences.
Yeah, give him our condolences. What are you
tonight? I'm hanging out because this was bad. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream Things Too Ugly. Finally.
Things Too Ugly? What's that?
Things Too Ugly. It's a new scary game that came out.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna play it.
Sounds good
to
me.
I finally got my shit set up on this other computer, so we're good to go.
Oh, it's Ludwig's birthday. Everybody go say happy birthday to Ludwig then. Let's do that. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Swaggy. This is last minute contribution into the stream with some positivity. Big ups to the boyfriends and May Snood. Get all the goth girls and Indrid, all the Markipliers.
Awoo!
I agree.
I
Thank
agree
you.
with all of that.
All of
my
that.
God.
Thank you so much, folks. Have a great afternoon.
Hanging out with us. This was bad.
Yeah, this is awful. Time did fly though, so I appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, once again.
All right, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get him out of here. Go away.
Happy birthday, please.
Bye-bye.
Please.
Happy birthday, Ludwig. Goodbye.
Bye.